right, son. We keep humping all night, we'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
Hey, Bandit, we got you-know-who on my back door one more time.
Bandit, if you make a left turn on this next dirt road, then your ass is gonna be grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
You ought to put some preparation H on your lips, Buford, because you're talking out of your you-know-what.
This is the left, Bandit. Now you gonna take that challenge or not?
Come on, fat boy. Yeah. Snowman, you keep on hooking it down the road. Old Buford thinks he's sucking me into something, but it ain't gonna happen. We're both going out onto this desert, but only one of us is coming back. You hear that, Buford?
Are you ready, D-Lord? We are ready with Charge Akimbo. Are you ready, Reggie? We are prepared for combat. And are you ready, Bandit?
I was born ready, Lord S.
Just take a little look up to your right. Now take a little look up to your left. Now take a look behind you. I'm about to crush your walnuts.
About to get my walnuts out of here.
Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signals strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm coming, give me 2 seconds. Okay, one more thing, I'm coming. Where is it? Okay, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook. Thanks guys, it's your host Nick. Let me key up from here too. All right guys, we are live. This is our Friday night live net. Thank you all for being here, for coming. We do this every Friday night if you are new here. Okay, so we do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. sharp until further notice. Okay, until further notice. Let me turn on this mic too. So now we have two microphones. So yeah, we use Zello. If you can see here, this is the live stream app. And yeah, today is Friday the 13th. I forgot to mention. Okay, so Friday the 13th. I already had a hiccup on the live stream, and yeah, so finally we are here. We are back. Okay, so I already had my hiccup. So I want to say hello to everybody. Thank you for joining. Hello to old Buzzard passing by, leaving a like from New York. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. And let me say hello to Cliff, who's watching there on the on YouTube. All right, let me go to Facebook before we start. We should be here. There you go. So I'm just gonna comment for everybody to get the notification. I can't comment. Seriously. There it is. All right, so I'm just gonna post this. Okay, we are good. We are live. Okay, so on Facebook we have our friends already. Tus is there. What channel are you monitoring? Can I try? I'm in the ocean. Well, 16 lower side. I forgot to change the frequency here. That would be 27,155. Okay, 27,155. Thanks for that. Good evening to Ken and Paul. I'll get to you guys in a minute with all the check-ins. So thanks for that. All right, we are good. Okay, let me grab my pen. New piece of paper. We do have a telephone line. If you are watching, we do have a telephone line. If you want to call, and I can get you on the air. It's not, but like back in the day, we used to go on the air and request songs. We don't play music here, but I can definitely get you on the air, and you can say hello to us. Okay, we start with check-ins from Zello. Zello is a free application that you can download. It works on any operating system, iPhone, Android, Windows, Apple, iOS. It's totally free. It's an internet-based CB radio. It's not to replace your actual radios. This is just a once a week for us to meet and greet with the members, because usually there is no conditions on channel 16. And as you can see, there is nobody. There's absolutely nobody. All right, so I'm just gonna put the volume down. Okay, so guys, whenever you're ready. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming. 102 Mike. Thanks, Mike. I got you. I'll check you in. All right, who would like to start with the first check-in, guys? Remember, one person at a time. This way everybody can have a chance to speak and say hello. All right, so ready. Let's go, guys.
9 Oscar Charlie 236 in Disaster, Ontario, Canada, checking in. Matt 3030, why do you go Tennessee checking in? Well, you don't sound too good.
9 Oscar Charlie 67, Eric in Hamilton checking in. Hello, people.
9 Oscar Charlie 171, Mark from Lindsay, Ontario.
9 Oscar Charlie 552, Joe from Kitchener, Ontario. Good evening, all.
I said one at a time, but
9 Oscar Charlie 707, Jack from Pussledge. Good evening. Happy Friday.
Dave, 181, New Brunswick, Canada.
9 Oscar Charlie, 123 at LaFontaine, Ontario, Canada. Just checking in and saying I just bought a brand new radio. I'm really happy about that. So, yep, I've got a new radio coming. First time in 2 years.
Nine Oscar Charlie, Eric, in the town of Durham. Sorry, I can't say.
I said one at a time. They are all over the place. What can I do, right? I'm just gonna wait. Maybe somebody else will key up. Oh no. All right, I'll take it from here. Thanks, guys. Imagine if I hadn't said one at a time. So first one was Wayne 236. Then we had Matt 3030 on number 2. Eric from Hamilton 9 Oscar Charlie 67. Thanks, Eric, for being here. 171 Mark from Lindsay. Thanks, Mark. Joe from Kitchener 9 Oscar Charlie 552. If you guys want the call sign, if you see up the message here, you can join us on Facebook, and I can get you a call sign. If you're from the US, from the United States, you will be 2 Oscar Charlie. If you are in Canada, you will be 9 Oscar Charlie. Okay, there you go. We have some hiccups, of course. It's a Friday the 13th. Of course, we're gonna have hiccups. So let me put this back. See if I can bring this back. And yeah, it's back. And yeah, so if you are from another country, you can be 1 Oscar Charlie. I don't know if you're from Italy, 18 Oscar Charlie if you're from Greece, and it goes on and on. Let me say hello to number 6, 9 Oscar Charlie 707. Jack, thanks so much, Jack. Number 6. Number 7 was Dave from New Brunswick, 181. Thanks so much, Dave, for coming. Steve, congratulations on your new radio. Was number 8. And then number 9, we had Ari 156. Let me jump into Facebook real quick and say hello to the people there. And boy, 5 requests. Channel 16, we're on channel 16. Okay, on that, okay, on that, okay, on that. All right, so let me say hello to Tus. You are number 10 on the check-ins list. Number 11, we have Ken. Ken is 9 Oscar Charlie 914. Thanks, Ken. I hope you're doing okay. Thanks for coming. Safe weekend to you as well. Number 12 is our good friend Paul. Paul is 9 Oscar Charlie 65 065 065 from the Kawartha Lakes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming. Thumbs up. If you're watching on Facebook, I've said it a million times. You can only see my radios and sometimes my sign language. Thumbs up. If you jump over to YouTube, you can see my face and some other beautiful stuff that we have for our viewers always. All right, Mark 207 Buffalo is number 13. Okay, Mark 207 Buffalo. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming. It's real windy. We had snow here, Mark. We had snow. Believe it or not, we had like a good 3 thick inches of snow here. So good luck with that. We got John, we got Alvin. Yes, sir. From Sudbury. Hello to you too. I will check you in on number 14, okay? Thank you so much for coming. From Sudbury. Beautiful. Did you had snow in Sudbury? I can imagine because we had snow downtown. Devin, 9 Oscar Charlie 55. Thank you so much, sir, for coming in. Devin, checking in. Yes, I got your number 15. Number 16, I've got Steve. Yeah, Steve, I got you already. Bruce is saying hello to everyone. Tonight's net. 9 Oscar Charlie 492. Yes, sir, Bruce, you are here. We got you, buddy. Thank you for coming. You are number 16 and counting. 17. We got Dave. Oops, I pressed the wrong button here. Dave is 9 Oscar Charlie 185. 9 Oscar Charlie 185. Thank you from Western Newfoundland. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming. Thumbs up. Again, if this is just the radios here. I forgot to mention, I did say we have a telephone line, but I didn't give you guys the number. If you are watching on YouTube, the number is on below the screen there. It's just going from left to right. If you want to I can get you on the air if you call 1-289-799-7414. Let me repeat that. 1-289-799-7414. And I can get you on the air and you can say hello. Let me say hello to Mario. Mario is watching on Facebook, and he is in Stouffville, Ontario. Thank you so much, my friend Mario. And Mario is, oh, my page is going too fast here. Let me, 510, of course. Number 19, we got Rob checking in. It's been a while. Yes, Rob, it's been a while. Where have you been? I got you on number 19 on the check-ins list. Lance, number 20. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming. Lance is watching us from, from Facebook. And he's in Sutton, Ontario, 540. Thank you, sir. Happy Friday. Cheers to you. Aaron, 9 Oscar Charlie, 487, number 21. Thank you so much. 9 Oscar Charlie, 487. Thank you so much, guys, from Niagara coming in. Very nice. Nice to have you. Your check-in number, Stephen, was number 8. Okay, number 8 on the check-ins list for Steve. Al is saying happy Friday night, the 13th. Yes, nothing but wrong. All day was wrong. Anything I tried to do was all wrong, like literally. Al is watching us from Elora, and he is, let me write it down. Not that I don't have it, but just for the record here, 1957. Okay, thanks. The number is, let me put it on the chat, 1-289-799-7414. Roger. Okay, we got that. Let me go to YouTube. Sorry, guys, for the delay. Oh, man, the chat is full here. Old Buzzard, you were the first one. Thank you for stopping by. I'll check you in the number 23. Thank you so much. Nice to have you here from New York. Thank you for coming. And then we had Cliff. Cliff, you are number 24. I know you were here number 2, but you know we go from the Zello first. So Cliff is 965. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. We got everything up and running. Okay, perfect. All right. Who else, real quick? Because I let the guys out. Mike 102, Whitby number 25. Thank you so much. You are number 25. Okay, number 25. Mike 102. Thank you for coming. And number 26, we have Yugi. I got your number. You do DoorDash. No, we do Uber. We do Uber. If you want, you can call and I will come and pick you up and we'll bring you over to the studio. Okay, I'll check you in on number 26. Thanks for stopping by. William, hi William, you're number 27. Thank you, my friend, for coming. Happy Friday the 13th. Ugh, sucks. let me see who else. Johnny Phillips. Hillbilly waving, good evening. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming. You are number 28 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much for coming. Let me check you in here. Number 28. Respect. Thank you. Live on. Good evening, Live on. Yes, sir. You're number 29. Thank you so much for coming. I will check you in, my friend. Number 29 on the check-ins list. All right, good stuff. We are growing, guys. Thank you so much for that. And then Levon is chatting with, is that Tim? No, V. You gotta remind me your first name. I don't have the list from from last Friday. It's probably here, but hey, Mr. Jeff, thank you so much, Mr. Jeff. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for everything you do. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Okay, we are here. We are back. Let me fix this. This bothers me. Take this. Take this. It doesn't work. See, everything is. Okay, now we made this work and we made this work. Okay. See, Friday the 13th, nothing works. It's all finicky. VA6, thank you so much, sir. You're number 30. If you want to remind me your first name, thanks so much for coming. Mike Highlander, thank you so much, sir. You're number 31 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. And Mr. Jeff, of course, I'm going to love this. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll check you in on number 32. 9 Oscar Charlie 3408. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Jeff from Ottawa. Awesome. No problem, Levon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the show. Okay, guys, sorry for the delay. Wow, 11 minutes. I hope you're still here and you didn't shut down Zello. Please, please continue. Let's continue with the check-ins. Go ahead. Thank you. 11 minutes. Oh, man.
9 Oscar Charlie 1737 Jake in Etobicoke.
Yes, Jeff. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. How's things with you? Anything new and exciting that you would like to share?
No, not too much. I got my big whip out. I got another radio coming, and I'm just thinking about putting up a base station in my garage. Just chilling. I'm glad to be back for a few weeks. Jake from Etobicoke.
All right, Jake. Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, you do that so we can talk. We can talk on the weekends. Unfortunately, I cannot. Maybe some nights after work, if I'm not tired, I will hook up the antenna out of the window. Until the new management, because we have a new management in the building, they came and did all these studies. You know, they wanna. I mean, they're good people. You know, they have an empty apartment which they renovated brand new, and they want us one at a time to move there for a couple of months until they renovate each other, like all the apartments, which is a good thing. But then I won't have a antenna. I don't know how am I gonna. You're just gonna see radios with no antenna. And now they came to say that hey, efficiency wise, we might replace your radiators. My radiator is what's holding my antenna. If that radiator goes, then how am I gonna put the antenna? I will definitely come up with something though, for sure, like I did with this setup here. Okay, so all right, let me say hello to P0 Index. Thanks. Yes, this is a 5R Mini and Ratel 920. Yes, you guessed right. And up here there is a Yaesu. You see the Yaesu up here? There is a Yaesu, an old one, 747. So I'll check you in, my friend, on number 32. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Rock and Blues, Rob in Hamilton, thank you so much. You are number 33, my friend, on the check-ins list. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. And who else? 159 Toronto. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joseph. I got you, buddy. You are number 34 on the check-ins list. All right. Let's see what's going on. Back to you guys on Zello. Please take it from here. Check-ins. Feel free to say hello. You can call. I can get you on the air. 1289-799-7414. Operators are standing by.
Nick, have you ever considered buying a house? I mean, the cost of rent and people controlling what you're doing, you can't do what you want. Why don't you just go out and buy a house?
Nick, tell them how expensive houses are in Toronto.
I sold my house in Milton for $1 million, so I know they're pretty bad.
Oh, what? What did he say? He say $1 million? I don't want to do the live net now. The guy's a millionaire. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I forgot to key up. You said $1 million? You sold it for $1 million? I don't want to do the live net anymore. You are a millionaire. Come on. Oh, since you are a millionaire, Harry, why don't you help us out here? He got any spare change? Oh, that was funny.
Well, yeah, I sold the one in Milton. Yeah, I had the.
What, you
I
had
lived in
another
there for
one?
about 5 years, and I sold it. I had actually two. I had a townhouse too. I owned that one also. I sold that one too. I said, "The hell, let's get out of it." So I bought one up here, but I only paid. Well, I know 2004. I only paid $140,000 for this property here, which has 3 acres of land. Why don't you come up in this area here? The houses are still not bad. You can buy one for under $300,000 up there.
Oh, someone's keying up at the same time. All right. And I was just about to ask you, and I was ashamed, but I'll ask you. Just spare a couple $100. I want to buy another radio. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know the commute, Harry. The commute. I work downtown, and I've been downtown since day one. That's like 25 years ago. So the commute is gonna kill me.
A lot of people here, they do go up and down the highway. They go no further than about maybe Arthur, and maybe a little bit further. But most people commute about 60 kilometers, maybe 40. And but you know, why don't you just get a job up here? This is probably what you're used to doing. You should be able to find a job up here. I see telecommunication people up here all the time. Find a job here. Oh, matter of fact, I found a guy who lived in Brampton, and he wanted to get out of there because there's too many Indians. Like I didn't like it. He came up here and he saw a house here for $340,000. A nice house with a quarter acre land, beautiful home, and didn't need any. And I thought, well, pick that up. And he did. He found a job up here, no problem. He was into furnace repair.
Well, I have to find a job first, and then thinking of moving. You know, I don't want to do it the opposite way. You know, I have to find a job first. All right. Well, good stuff. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, I know about the prices. I know about the prices. Yeah. So this one is yeah. See the thing below doesn't work. Let's see. Audio. Okay, so this one is working. The one below doesn't work. Okay, what can we do? All right, guys, feel free to say hello, jump in the conversation. We haven't finished the check-ins yet, but jump in at any time and say hello, please. Don't be shy. All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Nick, I forgot to mention to you one little important fact.
What?
Even though the houses are cheaper here, and the jobs you have to go a little bit further, but we are 400 feet higher than you are. Mount Forest is at 1,100 feet higher than you are. And we're down just a little bit from there, so you get good range up here. The highest location's up in around the Owen Sound area. Well, just off to my left here, around the Sable Beach area and all that stuff. That's 1,200 feet. I mean, you set up a nice big totem pole and put an antenna up there.
Yes, now that you mention it, that's not bad. I'm gonna be loud and proud and probably the station with the most vibration. But if I'm too close to you, I don't wanna, mess with you. I mean, we can talk every day, of course, and I would love that. And we can try AM, we can try FM, we can try all kinds of different things and whatnot. But it's the commute. I have to find a job first. I found a job close to Sudbury. I'm not looking for work. I have work, right? I'm working. It's just that sometimes the odd job posting is gonna appear and say, "Oh, we're looking for so and so in Sudbury." I'm like, "Okay." That's far also. Like there has to be a posting somewhere within the area. Like even if it was a Markham or that area, still is some commutes involved. You know what I mean?
That's true, especially if you go around the Shelburne area. Now, that's just south of me. The elevation there is not too bad. It's about 300 feet higher than you are. And because if you drive up Highway 10, you're slowly going up a hill. But just consideration, what you can do. Look around. I mean, you're paying someone else's money for your place you don't own, and what's that bullshit? And I got out of that a long time ago. I used to, back in 1970, and I used to transmit off my balcony antenna. This was great, right by the Gulf Refinery. It was pretty good over there. But anyway, everyone have a good talk.
Hey, Nick. So this is Steve here from LaFontaine. I just bought an Anytone 5x5 1 or whatever it's called. Can't remember. Anyway, I think it's 60 watts. It has full 10 meter to 14.
Did we lose him there?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Steve, we lost you there, my friend. We lost you. You bought an Anytone. You said it's new. Yeah. Well, what else? What else do you need? Congratulations.
Yeah, well, Scott 705 sent me the link, and it's a funny thing because he bought my Yaesu A81A, and funny thing, he was selling an Anytone 5555 double I, and $250 shipped. He sent it. I have to send him the money through e-transfer, but it has all bands from like 11 to 10 to I guess 14 or something like that. Anyway, I'm only using the 11 meter band anyway, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty good deal considering it's a $550 radio.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh, it didn't key up. Oh, sorry. Did I key up on somebody? Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who was it?
Somebody just checked in.
I love it. You guys are so great.
9 Alpha Tango, 9.
Oh, what did I do? I'm sorry, Dan. Go ahead, Dan. Oh, what did I do? 962, Dan. Sorry, Dan. You're trying to key up. I was trying to key up, and I keyed up milliseconds after you. Go ahead, please. I think he threw his phone.
9 Alpha Tango 962 checking in.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you for coming. You're number 35 on the check-ins list. Anything new and exciting that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I got a QSL package in the mail today from 157 Division.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Post some pictures on the group there on Facebook, Dan. You know, don't be selfish. You gotta share. You gotta share. Devin says I had to move 2 hours north to be able to afford the house, and it's still expensive and a lot more work. And Joseph says I can afford the 3K. Oh, I can afford the 3K rent a month condo, but I cannot get a mortgage. Yeah, for mortgage you need to have for mortgage you need to have steady income, and you need to show them where you work and all that stuff and how much you make. Or you find a woman with 2 jobs, because 2 jobs is better than 1. So next time you're looking for a woman, find a woman with 2 jobs. So then this way, you know, you will get more income. And follow me for any mortgage or income advice, please.
Oh, Steve, you paid a lot more for that radio than I would have paid for mine. My radio wasn't that much. It was about $249.95. Of course, mine's an Anytone 55 plus, and I bought mine off of a Walcott radio. Oh, and guys, if you got old radios that need fixing, do not ship them to Walcott, because they will not fix them. Which I think that's a bunch of BS. But anyway, I got my RCI back, and this Wednesday, I'm gonna take it to the radio shop and see if the technician can fix it up there.
Yeah, hey, Wet Eagle, I hear you loud and clear here. No, I'm just looking for a radio. I was looking for a radio to get back online again. It's been like 2 or 3 years now. I don't even know how long it's been. Honest with you, it's been a couple of years for sure. And so all my stuff, everything, dirt cheap. But yeah, I was looking for a radio, and Scott 705 there in Melville, Ontario, Canada, sent me a listing there on Marketplace, and it was actually the guy that bought my 881A Yaesu. So I talked to him. He said, "Yeah, I'll ship it to you," and he knocked up another $25 off the price and said, "You know, I'll include the shipping." So you know, I trust the guy, and you know, it does the bands that I want and 11 meters, and that's all I need. So you know, I hope you're doing well there, my friend.
Well, doing good, but you gotta watch it on Marketplace, because there are some people out there that will cheat you.
I know Louisville very well, because I lived in Milton, south of Milton. And I'll tell you one thing, there's not a house under $2-3 million in that area.
Yeah, houses up here in where I live in Simcoe County are average 800,000 to $1 million, and you know, a normal house is 1.3 million. So yeah.
They got a great big golf course in Louisville. It takes up half the town. And it's a nice town to go in summertime, but you know, there's a little restaurant there just by the river, and I'll tell you, they charge a fortune for food. Oh, one more thing too. there's a difference between American dollars and Canadian dollars in the price of that radio.
Hey, I can't remember your name there, 11 meters. So you're across the bay from me. I'm in LaFontaine, which is Tenney Township. You're across the bay and you're Tobermory, or maybe you're over near, I'm thinking you're probably by Collingwood, no? Come back.
Hi, Nuno. All right, let me jump in. Let me say hello. People keep coming in, guys. We have to acknowledge them all. Thank you for coming. Nuno, 197 from Barrie, Ontario. Thank you so much, Nuno. You are number 36, okay? On the check-ins list. Happy Friday night. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I try there, Nuno. I try. Next time it will be the Kenwood. Next time it will be the Kenwood. Someone else commented, was it Autumn? Yes, check-in number. Yes, hi, thank you for coming. You are number 37, okay? Number 37 on the check-ins list. And let me reply just for, yeah, number 37. Thank you for coming in. And enjoy your stay. Enjoy the show. Guys, we do have a telephone line. Just a reminder, if you want to get on the air, we're not going to play your song. We don't play music here, but we do have a telephone line that you can come in and say hello to us. If you're watching on Facebook, you can only see my thumbs up. You can jump over to YouTube. You can see a lot of good stuff and maybe sometimes my face. Not that you're missing anything, but yeah. Okay, so that telephone number is 1289 799 7414. 1289 799 7414. Operators are standing by.
Good day, Nick. How you doing?
Larry, I will recognize this voice from miles away. Good evening, Larry. Happy Friday. You are number 38 on the check-ins list. Anything new and exciting there, my friend? Go ahead.
Well, not really. And thank you for doing that there. Nope. As long as everything's okay. That's the main thing.
You are welcome, and thank you for coming, because if it wasn't for you, it would be a monologue with just one guy, telling his, all the good and the bad stuff and the ugly of life. So, yeah, I'm not alone. I'm not alone, and you are not alone. Hey, let me say hello to Steve. Steve, UDX 483, thank you so much. For coming, my friend. Or should I say to Oscar Charlie 483? It's okay. It's okay, Steve. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me see. I liked my video, so I'm good. Thanks, Steve. You are number 39. Number 39 on the check-ins list. Thank you for stopping by. And enjoy your stay. All right. Who else would like to say hello? All we ask is first name and location. You can call us. You can go on Zello. You can go on the radio. I totally forgot about the radio. Let me make a quick call. Any stations here? Excuse me. Any stations here listening on channel 16? We are the Ontario CB Radio Club live. Our Friday night live net. Anybody? Over. Totally forgot about the radio, guys. You didn't say anything? Okay. No radio. Nobody on the radio. I will keep an eye on the needle, though. I will keep an eye on the needle. Just in case. If I see the needle moving, I'm going to jump in and put the volume up. All right. Back to you guys on Zello. Go ahead.
Whiskey Charlie 441 Dan in Pickering.
Good evening, Nick and everyone else.
Oh, yeah. Good evening, Whiskey Charlie 441. I didn't get your first name. My apologies, because I was lowering the volume of the radio. Thank you for coming. You are number 40 on the check-ins list. If you want, come again one more time with your first name, and if you have anything to share with us, any news.
It's Dan, Delta Alpha November. No, just a quiet life. Nothing major going on. Just watching YouTube tonight.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming. Yeah, we are here to, loyal to our loyal fans. We do this every Friday night, 9 o'clock, and yeah. Sometimes we get a lot of people. Like so far, we had because I'm streaming on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time, so 40 people. So that's not bad. That's not bad for Canada. Okay, even though we have friends from all over the place, and thank you guys for that. We have friends in the States. We have friends in Australia. What happened to our friend in Australia there, Dan 962? You should know, because maybe you talked on the air with him with your big antenna there. And I see some messages coming in. Sorry, I'm gonna take a look on those messages here. That's a good price. Okay, so we have a chat going on. Okay, good stuff. All right, guys, back to you. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
I think, the bigger the antenna, the better. And if you got a big antenna, man, you're going to get out there. And I know I've got a big antenna. It's just tall.
Yeah, of course, antenna and the height of the
Oh,
antenna.
come on. That was funny.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. 100%. Yeah, the bigger the antenna, the better everything. They transmit and they receive and everything. Good stuff. Watching some of the Hamfest here, some scenes. Good stuff. All right. Anybody else would like to say hello and check in? All we ask is first name and location. We do have a telephone line, 1289-799-7414. 1289-799-7414. You can call and I can get you on the air if you don't have Zello, and you can say hello to us. All right? Thanks.
551, Oscar Charlie, 551, signing in, Nick. Sorry, I'm a little late.
Was better late than never.
Yeah, Sam, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for coming. You're number 41 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Anything new and exciting? Keep watching a channel in the States from Fresno, California. My good friend Dennis, and they do live net as well on Saturday nights. And if you want, by the way, you can go and check on the channel. It's called Old Tube Radio Network, okay? Old Tube Radio Network. And they use like old tube radios, and they are on channel 11 on AM. So you will hear all kinds of radios keying up, and Dennis, the host, great guy, will ask them, which radio are you using now? For example, Sam. And I was just about to ask you the same thing, but I forgot. We are on Zello. So, okay, which cell phone are you using?
Sorry, I have to get in here. What happened to Adam? Where's Adam? Vodka Adam. Name.
Send him a message on Facebook or something. Sam, go ahead. Do you have anything you would like to share with us? All right. Okay. I think Sam is busy over there. Good stuff. We got 17 people watching. Hey, we got more people. We got more people on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. Steven, 9 Oscar Charlie 77. Steve, thank you so much for coming in. I'll check you in, my friend. Number 42, okay? Number 42. Steve is 9 Oscar Charlie 77 from Grimsby. Yes, sir. You are not very far. I might be able to hear you, to check you on the radio. Thank you for coming. Thumbs up. And Gary, yes, sir. Thank you for coming. Gary, number 43 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much. Gary is 9 Oscar Charlie 363. Okay, 363. And Gary is in Huntsville. Good evening to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. Who else? Alton, the funds are maybe not in his favor. Yes, that too. That too. All right. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm just going backwards. I got Rob. Just been busy. New company, startup. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. You don't have to apologize, guys. If you have stuff to do, we totally get it. It's not mandatory. Don't worry. It's not mandatory to attend the live net here. If you can, you can. If you cannot, we still love you. We understand it can happen to anybody. You know, people get busy, and we totally get it. Okay, we got that. I just don't want to miss anybody. Perfect. Okay, so let me look at YouTube. Do you have any comments? Okay, now there is a comment. All right, back to you guys on Zello. Questions, concerns, something that you would like change, suggestions, or you have a topic to discuss, or a question about a radio or an antenna, or you know what I'm saying. Okay, let me hear you guys.
Yeah, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Also, guys, if you got two radios on the same frequency, turn that other radio off. If you're talking on one radio and you have the other radio on the same frequency, they'll burn out the receive on the other radio. So you might want to turn the other radio off when you're talking, because I've seen that happen before. It will burn the receive out on the other radio.
Well, that's kind of a given, isn't it?
Yeah, but when I'm testing radios, I'll have the receive on one radio and same channel on the other. And what I'll do is I'll turn my attenuator down or the gain down accordingly. But, you know, it does happen.
Yeah, but when you're doing that, it'll still burn out the receive, no matter if you're testing it or not. It'll still burn out the receive.
Yeah, that's a good comment. Yeah, you want to have both radios going at the same time there. That's a good point. Good point.
William, 2179 down here in Wilmington, North Carolina. If you have a radio that you're using for a monitor, you can put it into a dummy load. If you've got a dummy load going, you're still going to get, you know, if you're monitoring the radio you're checking out on the bench or something like that, it's still going to receive even on the dummy load if you got them both on the bench, because you're like sitting right under the antenna.
Yeah, I'm dummy load to dummy load. Sometimes I don't even have a dummy load on the one radio. I just turn the attenuator down to its maximum and just open air, and it's enough. It's about 9S units.
Yeah, having it on a dummy load. If you're using two radios and one of them is just for a monitor, and then I know on the radio setup I had, I would use two antennas on a Avanti switch, and I'd use the flat side for my receive antenna, and then I would use a ground plane for my transmit. And if I had one for a monitor on the bench, or if I were working on something on the bench, just keep it on the dummy load and keep the RF gain cut back. And you know, it's how many microvolts are getting into the antenna. You know, so if you really don't need an antenna on the monitor, because the equipment, you're right underneath the antenna anyway. It's gonna receive. Just like a lot of times, if it's on the dummy load, it'll receive the weather station, even though it's not on the antenna. You can still pick up the weather stations, but you do it with the dummy load like that, and it won't burn up your radios.
Hey, is anyone in Ontario selling a heater? I'm looking for like 800 to 1,000 watt heater. In Ontario, Canada, not USA, not paying the 42% exchange. If you are, send me a DM, please.
Steve, you can try Marketplace. You can try Marketplace. Or Kijiji. You know Kijiji? Yeah, William, I hear a train. I hear a train coming. It must be very far away. You must live close to the railways there. Over.
I got a heater. It's a 45 caliber pistol. That's a good heater.
Yeah, I have my pal too, my friend.
That's a good receive you got going on, Nick. But it's I live in a port city, and so there are ships coming into port, and there are trains that pull cargo in and out, and so apparently this is the busy time of the 10 o'clock's the busy time of the shift.
So I was kind of close. So the poor guy, how many times does he have to honk to so people can see him? Like, is it so busy over there, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we're actually the only true port city in North Carolina, and so it's a pretty busy port. What they do is they come up the Cape Fear River, and they have a really nice port that's been there, you know, that's been there now for over 100 years, and
Wow.
they do quite a bit of work, quite a bit of shipping in and out.
Wow, cool stuff. Okay, thanks, William. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I sometimes do that with the radios, and the other radio. What I do is I will open up the squelch full and turn off the RF gain completely. And then if I don't hear myself, then gently, little bit at a time, I will turn up the RF gain and or the squelch. The squelch mostly because they're too close, but no antenna. And of course, the radio most of the times is on a what you may call it, on a dummy load when I'm testing stuff. Good question there. Good topic. Yeah. So anybody else, guys, would like to say hello? Jump in at any time. Don't worry. All we ask is first name and location. Okay. And yeah, if you have any other topic that you would like to discuss, please ask or go ahead.
I have a question for you there, Nick. Why does everything have to be recorded on the internet?
Can you ask the question again there, Steve? Sorry.
Why do all the questions or all the voice conversations have to be recorded on the internet? Over.
That's a very good question. First of all, if you, I don't know what kind of phone are you using. All the conversations are recorded on Zello. Okay, all the conversations are recorded on Zello. If you're using an Android, you can go up here where the little cloud is that shows the chat. And if your phone was on for like weeks, you can go back weeks and listen to what people said. Now we're streaming it live. Of course, our voices are gonna be on the internet. Yeah, because we stream it live. That's the answer, I guess. What do you guys think? Not only me, I want everybody to answer.
Okay, yeah, I understand that, Nick. I use VPNs, two VPNs as well. Obviously, because you know, you never know who's listening or who's watching or whatever. But yeah, I don't think it should be recorded on a central database anywhere.
Well, it doesn't matter what you use. It's been recorded on Facebook. The Facebook videos stay on Facebook for a month. Before it used to be forever. Now YouTube decided, Facebook decided that, hey, if you're gonna start loading my hard drive with your videos, we don't like them. Every month we're gonna be deleted. You know, so Facebook deletes them. YouTube saves them. So it doesn't matter if you're using a VPN. It doesn't matter if you're using a corporate security. It doesn't matter if you're using the president's security in front of your modem or your firewall. All the conversations will stay on YouTube forever. And let's say 20, 30 years from now, or 10 years from now, somebody can go back. You can go back and listen to this silly conversation and says, what are these guys doing? Radio, CB radio? Or maybe some, you know, the new generation will stumble upon this video and say, well, what are these lights flashing over there? Who are these people? What are they talking about? Radio? I got Discord. I got, I don't know, I got AI. Hey, AI, who are these people? And AI is going to say, oh, well, this was an extinct, sorry, species that no longer exist. And back in the day, 20 years ago, that's what they had, you know, to communicate. Even though there was Facebook and YouTube, people loved, you know, the good old analog radio. So, yeah, we cannot stop that. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. Thank you, Nick, for explaining that to me. I do appreciate that. It's good information I think everyone should know. And you clarified all that, so thanks, Nick. Anyway, back to you guys.
I know down here stateside,
the Twitter tweets or X tweets or whatever have been archived by Twitter, and they're archived in the Library of Congress. So any tweet that's ever been tweeted since the Twitter cottage started within the first, I don't know, maybe 3 months of the of its inception, all of them are available. And that's true for a lot of the phone communication and radio communication and things like that. They do it for national security purposes.
Yeah, that's understood, and probably a good thing to do. I don't know how they can record HF frequencies, though. Can you explain that, though?
No, they cannot. Well, they can, but
Well, if it's free to air, the law used to be different for free to air transmissions, but now in almost every country, it's a privilege license, and so you've agreed to it in effect when you took an exam and filled out the paperwork to get a ham radio operator's license. And in Citizens Band, it used to be required to have a license, but they dropped the license, but they've got the law penned in such a way that there's the presumption of your operating under a license if you violate the rules in the section. And so they've been monitoring radio transmissions since the 1920s or 30s, depending on what country it is. In the United States, they've been doing it since the 1930s. I think since 1934.
So are they also monitoring the CD bands as well, or it doesn't really matter? I have nothing to hide. I'm just wondering, like, if I'm transmitting on 11 meters, then are they going to be recording that? So make a contact, say, in Europe or you know, the southern tip of South America. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a threat. It's just like I'm just someone trying to transmit and receive and to talk to people. Are they recording all that stuff? They can't be recording all that.
Oh yeah, they can record all that. It doesn't take a lot of space either. But with Citizens Band, used to Citizens Band had a distance limit of, I believe it was 145 miles. They've taken the limit off of it now. But anytime there's a phone conversation that goes outside the sovereign borders of a country, anytime you make a contact outside of the United States, then they monitor and record that type of stuff for, if you do it by telephone, they monitor and record any of that for 5 years. And with radio equipment, they're monitoring it all the time. People, if you're in ham radio and you have to have log books and keep a log of your communications when by call sign. And if the call sign doesn't exist, if it's on an active call sign, then you're actually violating some of the rules by they'll make out like you've manufactured, like you're doing a one-way conversation instead of two-way radio communication. Depends on the frequency that you're on, but they'll you'll have to be required to have a different type of license to, and it's got to be authorized for the frequency that you're on.
Yes, no, I totally agree with that, and I think that's prudent as well, especially when you're trying to protect the sovereignty of the nation. My only thing is, like, you know, if I'm making the contact in Europe on my CB radio, I guess that's all recorded as well, but
no, nobody
you know,
cares.
I'm not a threat, right? So just trying to make contacts and stuff like that. So that's my only question.
If you're making a conversation on CB radio, nobody really cares. Okay, let me tell you, nobody really cares. If you talk to somebody from the UK, or if you talk to somebody from Australia, or you talk to from any country, nobody is monitoring anything. There is some people that may monitor for their own personal use, okay? But yeah. So one thing that I wanted to say, William mentioned about the phone. The phones these days, every phone is watching us. They watch our every move, where we ping, okay, which antenna we ping. I watch a lot of police videos, police interrogation videos, and you can say, Steve, where were you Friday night? You know, and where were you Friday night the 13th? And you say, no, I was home. I was on the live net on the Ontario CB Club, and the officer is going to say, wrong answer, because your phone from 9 o'clock pinged at Scarborough Bluffs. So you are at the marina. So what do you have to say now, right? So, and also on the phones, especially now that every brand new phone that you guys buy, and me, every brand new phone that we buy has AI, and AI is listening. So the same way they are listening, let's say you can talk on the phone today. We can talk about a sport, and I bet you any money, if you open YouTube tomorrow, if you open your YouTube, you will see videos and recommendation about this sport. So they are listening, okay? They are listening. Also, with AI, it's even easier to listen. There are specific words, keywords, like the word that starts with TER and end in IST. I'm not gonna say the full word, okay? TER, and then it ends in IST. If you say words like this once, the system will pick you up and start listening to your conversation. If you keep mentioning that word and words around it, like similar words, they're gonna start following you intensively, and then more and more and more, and then they're gonna say, why is this person mentioning these words? And then they might start following you. So on the CB radio, don't worry about it. Nobody really cares who you make a contact with. CB radio is like nobody is actually monitoring CB radio. Even if you call the authorities and complain, they won't give too much attention. If you, let's say, if you have paid a commercial frequency and you have a license, and somebody comes in and plays music and say, oh, nya, 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 or blah, 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 or whatever, then you can go to the authorities and say, hey, I am paying for this frequency and I'm getting interference. Then they will look it up and they will triangulate you and they will find you. But on the CB radio, honestly, don't worry about it. Again, you know, nobody really listens. And between CB airs, because I used to make videos with contacts. I made a contact with my window antenna in Mexico. 35 views. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. All right, guys, please jump in the conversation. Tell us your thoughts. What do you think? Not only two people talking about this topic. What do you guys think? Go ahead.
Yeah, Nick, Canada has a center in, I think it was in Happy Valley. I think it was Happy Valley Goose Bay that used to listen to international phone system. That was probably 40 years ago. They were monitoring phones back then.
Yeah, because of the Cold War and whatnot, and they were looking for spies and whatnot. Yeah, that made sense. But don't be fooled. Now they're doing it with AI, because AI now you can go into. First of all, AI is killing the websites. Okay, if you have a website and you depend on clicks and views, since AI came out, you have a problem, because when I click on, let's say you have a website about CB radios, when I click on AI and say, hey, can you find me a cheap, which radio you think is cheap? AI is going to come back in 10 seconds saying, oh, for example, the Cobra 29 is the cheapest and you can find it on this website. Boom. Nobody's going to come. Like, you don't have to visit my website to scroll down my prices and see my radios, for example, and see the price of how much I'm selling. No, you don't have to. You just go to the AI and say, hey, find me what's the best cardio exercise. Boom, the AI will tell you 5 steps up, 5 steps down, 5 steps to the left, 5 steps to the right, and boom, you don't need to visit a website anymore.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying that, Nick. This is Steve here in LaFontaine. Really appreciate that input, and I'll leave it back to you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, every country has intelligence, so they do monitor, and things like Amazon, Alexa, Amazon, what's the other one there that listens and talks back
Mark.
to you? Google or whatever. All their AI things, they all listen for keywords, and they'll phone the police sometimes if they have to.
Mark, thank you for coming.
Just to go on a different thing here, I'm just curious. I'm here in Hamilton.
No air
We're
fryers.
under a wind warning.
Air fryer
We had a
one.
lot of snow this morning, but it all melted. But I'm wondering if anybody's antennas got tossed around and stuff. The wind's like, I'm up 18 floors high facing the west, and that's where the wind's coming from. And my balcony is shaking.
Yeah, and many people have logbooks on QRZ. They're my friend. Oh.
That bad, eh? Oh my God! I have my daughter living in Hamilton for a while, and she was on the 12th floor. She thought her place was going to go down one time, but she was on the side facing Toronto, so with 2 antennas, and we could talk together with each other, and no problem.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I think it came a lot later than it was supposed to. And again, whatever snow we had melted, it's all gone, but it's really windy. And if anybody cares, USA is playing Canada in the World Baseball Classic. USA is winning 5-3. Canada's got runners on second and third with no outs. There's a chance we might beat USA.
Oh yeah, baby!
All right, good stuff, good stuff. Let me say hello to Mark. Mark, thanks for coming. You are number 44 on the check-ins list. VA6, I forgot your first name. Please remind me. I have it here somewhere, but my lists are all messed up. Yeah. I had you told me, you gave me your first name the other day. My apologies. Yeah, so good stuff, guys. Mark, well, VA6 saying that ham radio dropped the requirement of a logbook. A lot still keep track, but it's no longer required. And that's probably right. Well, we use QRZ now. Most people have QRZ, right? QRZ. It was funny the other day. I made maybe, I don't know how many, 30 contacts, and none of them had the QRZ. So my contacts won't count. That's funny. Mark, I checked you in on number 44. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, even if your phone is turned off, it can still be tracked. Yes, absolutely. I believe that, guys. I believe that. So, with today's technology, so you think if there is AI to tell us how to make, I don't know, a product, you think the government said, hey, can you make an AI to look at the flock cameras, the flock cameras in the States, they're all over the place. We probably have some in Toronto too. Nobody knows what they do, but they can do facial recognition. They can do license plates. They can read license plates. So not only they can track you in from where you pinged, but because you might have left, Steve, for example, you said, "Oh, Friday I was in the I was watching the Friday Night Live net with Nick there in Toronto," and they will say, "Well, yeah, your phone was pinging at home, but your license plates, we saw you down there on in Scarborough, Kennedy, and I don't know, somewhere. You get the idea, right? Or we saw you in Sudbury." So you cannot really escape, guys. Let's face it. We cannot really escape. And always remember that nothing is free. If you're getting for free, you are the product. So anything that you do and you say, you are the product. You are feeding them information, and me also. Everybody is on this one. Anybody else would like to comment on this topic? Please feel free.
9 Oscar Charlie 452. Tim and Lindsay just checking in.
Yeah, Nick, I inadvertently saw the RCMP tracking a cell phone one time. The guy was living in my apartment and he was, I don't know, threatened to commit suicide or whatever, something like that. But anyways, he went up the road and he had no SIM card, nothing in his phone. And it was underneath him in his pocket, and they still were able to find him with his phone. And I'm like 5 kilometers. He was about 5 kilometers from a cell tower, and I can't even see how they could even pick up this. Other than they had to have been actually scanning an area for a signal from that phone somehow. I don't know how they did it, but they picked up the phone, and they could you could also see on the screen where there was all the other phones all around.
That's how they do it. People think you can pop your SIM card out and they can't track you anymore, but that's not true. Your Bluetooth communicates, and your Bluetooth communicates with other Bluetooth devices, and local Bluetooth devices that are online can communicate that out to the online world to let it know what other devices are around it. That, and it uses the MAC address of your Wi-Fi too. Your Wi-Fi is constantly pinging, so it pings people's routers to go.
Oh, Tim, I'm so sorry I keyed up on you. I'm so sorry. We have a setting here just in case if you key up accidentally and we can hear what's going on in your surrounding area. We have a thing after 10 seconds. If somebody keys up, they can. I'm so sorry. But please come again. You're number 45 on the check-ins list. Thanks so much. And yes, guys, even without a SIM card, remember, if you find a phone and you turn it on, you can still dial 911 even if it doesn't have a SIM card. And my friend here is saying that there is a small group that volunteers their time to monitor and report. They're mainly focused on ham bands, but I have heard a few will monitor the upper bands where the free banders use. The free band used to be, in some countries, it used to be army, okay? It used to be army and other stuff. And then they moved up and this band is now free, kinda. Sorry, Tim, please continue. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, I was rambling on anyway. That's all right.
If anybody's interested, I'm on 16 with my big beam facing toward all you guys.
Dano! Dan the man.
You can't see through our clothes, can you?
I got satellites up in the air that can see through everything.
Guys, in our building at work, we had to move the vehicles from one side because the company was going to come in and x-ray the concrete floor. X-ray, we x-ray our chest, whatever, when we go to, yes, Greg, I'm so sorry. Yes. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm going to make a sticky note here with your name because I keep forgetting. My sincere apologies. I cannot remember everybody. So thanks for that. Oh man. Okay. So, Greg, yes. So yeah, they can the same way we do X-rays in our body, they can do X-ray in the concrete, right? So, you know what I mean? So there is a lot of new technologies coming up. We are on channel 16. I don't hear anything. I'm gonna leave the volume on if you would like to let me say hello. How about it there? How about it? We are the Ontario CB Club. We are on channel 16. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Any stations here would like to say hello? Is anybody here? We are monitoring. We're on the side. Over. Wah, 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 wah. All right, back to you.
Nick, this is Steve here from LaFontaine. I'm so happy to have a radio coming in the mail and expedited parcel. I still have all of my necessary equipment. I have my SWR meter. I have my power supply. I've got the Natone 5552 coming my way. It's not a used to, but it's something. Yeah, I just want to get back on the air and just listen around the world and see what the heck's going on. Because, when SHTF hits the fan, all we're going to have is our radios because everything else is going to be offline. We won't have internet. We won't be able to use our credit cards. We won't be able to use anything but cash. So I know they've been talking about this for years and years and years and years. But when half the world's oil supply is going offline, all the I'm not getting into politics, but all of the fertilizer is being taken offline. 50% of the whole world supply of fertilizer is being taken offline. We have to rely on ourselves as a community in Canada and the USA combined and come together. So that's why I bought the radio.
Economics, dude, is way more. Everybody goes online and says all this stuff. But economics is not 1 + 1 = 2. There's so many fractions and percents and pointers. If oil goes online, you can say 20% of the oil goes offline. So America now lets Russians do it. Fertilizer, our economies are set up for all this long shipping and whatnot. And besides, the Americans don't like us anymore anyway. Sorry, but it's kind of true.
The good thing is that we have a lot of fertilizer in Canada. We have all the ingredients that the USA needs and we need. So we should be fine, including Mexico, because Mexico is part of North America. Don't forget that. And the only reason why I'm buying this radio is to be able to be in contact with all the other countries in the world that I can reach and see, what's happening with my friends in Singapore or my friends in other countries around the world and see, you know, what's going on, right? So that's the only reason why I'm buying this radio.
But for fun too, no, dude? Come on. You like talking to people, having fun, and that's what it's all about. I'm not arguing with you, because again, I what do I know? I don't have a Bachelor of Arts in Economics, but everything in economics is way more complicated than anybody thinks, than anybody understands. And people, all they do is bitch about it. Anyways, I hope you get your radio soon and we can chat.
Yeah, you know what? I would love that, man. That'd be great. No, I have 16,000 hours of geopolitical study, and I see all the chess pieces moving. And anyway, that doesn't matter. I just hope everybody is well, happy, healthy, wealthy. You know, we're not all wealthy, that's for sure. With the price of gas and food and everything else. But I really hope that everyone will make it through this stuff, because it's not an easy thing. And our radios are one way to communicate to each other, to actually absolutely do that, to see how everyone is doing. Anyway, I'm off. I'll leave it off to the radio here.
Why shift to the States? You got all the ingredients over here in Canada. We got gas, we got oil, we got the manure, we got everything over here. Why shift to Trump over there? No, just keep it in the country. We're not going to go to war, right? No, because Canada is a friendly country. That's the land. I call this the land of the free, not just like the States. So keep it in the country, right? Why we're selling pure quality material to the States, and then it gets refined over there, and then it comes back over here, and we're
That was a good cutoff, Nick. Let's get off the ship now. Not a friendly country. They went and liberated people that have been crying in the streets for hundreds of years. So let's get off that topic.
Yeah, I agree with that. Get off the topic. But Nuno, you have to understand something, that oil supply above ground is more susceptible to being taken out, right? All of our natural resources are in the ground. They're underneath the surface of the ground. So this has been a plan that's been going on for 45 years. And all of our oil supplies, all of our natural minerals, everything is underneath the ground. They know exactly where they are. If they're needed in a time of war or in a time of crisis like we're in now, they are there. And I don't care if it's liberal. I don't care. I'm not even going into politics, but it doesn't matter if it's liberal or conservative or Republican or Democratic. All this stuff is in the ground, and it's here for us to use, not for other countries.
All right. Sorry, guys. I had to interrupt. Steve, you're complaining about stuff being recorded, and then you open up such topics like this. I understand your frustration. I'm probably more frustrated than you, but we have to keep it radio related only if possible, please. Especially when we stream it. And it's funny how you complained about our voices being recorded, and you can talk about all that stuff when we are not streaming. The channel is always on, and you can talk and say whatever you want to say, and not only you, anybody, okay? But not the time that we are streaming. We have to keep it radio related as much as possible. Let me say hello to Nuno. Nuno, You were watching on Facebook before. I checked you in already. Or tell me it was another Nuno. Nuno, go ahead, please.
It's the same noon over here in the cool country of Barrie, Ontario. That's for sure. But Nick, just let it get a. I want to think about things out of my mind. Yeah, but if you live up in the boonies like I do over here up north, you still need a generator to work your CB, right? You need a little Petro Canada, a little Esso station, right? So not a lot of people has solar panels, so you need a little bit of petrol, right? Yeah, and the prices are going up and up and up, right? It's not our fault. It's not a war, right, over there in Iran and against the states and all that bullshit over there. So why they raise the prices over here? It's not our fault. That bugs me right over here. Right? I gotta scratch my head twice just thinking about that, because it's not a war. No. Why the hell the states raise their prices and Canada has to raise their prices too? You got a lot of product over here, right? Let's use our Canadian product and leave the states alone. Let them fight their own war. Let them get their millions because he's making a lot of money over there. A lot of money, right? He's not wasting bullets for free. I know Trump is going to get billions and billions of dollars or trillions of dollars doing this for, right? Because each bullet may be $1. It's millions of bullets over there.
Exactly.
No, it's not for fun over there.
Exactly.
No, he's not a prick. He knows what he's doing over there. And for.
All right. Devin is asking the Zello tag to join in. Devin, you have to download the app. And once you download the app and create a profile with your nickname, your name, your call sign, your CB handle, then if you look down on your phone, you got a few options. One is recents, that will tell you your recent conversations. Another one is contacts, in case if you have stored any contacts into the Zello. And the other option is the channels. So if you click on channels, excuse me, if you click on channels, you have the option to make your own channel, or to add a channel, or to search for a channel. So search for Ontario CB Club altogether. Sorry, all lowercase. If it doesn't come up, try Ontario with a capital O. So Ontario CB Club, 3 words. All right, nice, good stuff. And we are on 16. And Bozo, okay, the clownist. Thank you for coming. My friend, I'll check you in on the check-ins list. Friday night live net. Thank you for stopping by. You're gonna be on number 46, okay? Number 46 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much. I like your handle. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's all about having fun. All right. Anybody else would like to check in and say hello? Please feel free to do so. We do have a telephone line. The number is 1-289-799-7414. I'm gonna write it here on Facebook. If you are on the chat on Facebook, you will see the phone number there. If you are on YouTube, you see it on the screen, but I'm just gonna write it one more time. So 1-289-799-7414. Operators are standing by. You can call and say hello if you don't have Zello. And yeah, we'll get you on the air. You cannot request a song, unfortunately, right? We don't play music. But hey, remember back in the day, we used to call the radio station and you wanted to dedicate a song or say something. Yeah. Yeah, so same idea. You can call. I'll get you on the air, and you can say hello to us. And I don't. If you're worried about your number, I don't look at people's numbers. I want you to be happy and participate and say hello and enjoy your time here. I couldn't, I don't worry about what your number is, or I don't store anybody's phone number here. This phone is on only during the live net. If you want to call another time, you can leave a message. I'll play your message. Or if you want to leave me a message, I will hear it next time I check for messages. So don't be afraid to call. Okay, what time is it? It's 10:46. We started at 9 o'clock. Successfully, we are an hour and 45 minutes on the live net. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and on Zello. So, yeah. As I said, if you want to jump in and say hello, please feel free to do so at any time. And let's get back into the conversation. Anybody bought any new radios besides Steve? I know Steve bought a radio. He's expecting it to arrive anytime soon. Anybody else bought a radio or thinking of buying a radio? Or you don't know which radio to buy? Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, this is Steve here. Sorry, Nick. I know I'm jumping in a lot here tonight. Sorry about that. I'm not supposed to do that. How do I change my numbers? I would like to change my numbers to 9 Oscar Charlie 666. Believe it or not. Anyway, so how do I change my numbers? And anyone that wants to reach out to me, yes, I do have 17,000. I'm going to repeat that number. 17,000 logged hours of geopolitics. So if you're interested, DM me, not on here, but DM me on my inbox.
No. Good to see you, Nunu.
All right.
Good day, sir. This is no. How are you, my brother?
Well, let's go back to CP radios. I sure like my new Cobra 2000. It talks nice and clear with my Silver Eagle microphone.
Hey, Nunu, the Barrie Speedway, April is thoroughbred season coming up.
Okay, so Nick, how do I change my numbers? Thank you.
Whoa, okay. You had 999, then you left 999. You wanted to go to 123. Now you want to leave the 123 and you want to go to 666. You have to go to the Facebook, find the list. It's on under featured posts. And you comment there because I'm going to forget for sure. So you comment there and that's going to be the last time because if you come 6 months later and say, hey, can I change from 666 to 555? I'm going to have to charge you.
No, I went from, you're right. I went from Oscar Charlie 123 to 99 whatever. I want to change it to another number. And that'll be the last time. So if you can do that for me, that'd be great. I'm too busy to get on to, I guess I can make the time, obviously. We can all make time, right? So just tell me what I have to do. I have to go into Zello, or do I have to go into Ontario CD Club? Over.
Oh. Well, Nick, you could change it to 9 Oscar Charlie 111111111.
No, don't give him ideas. So, okay, Steve, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to shower and shave one day, get ready, get up early, take your passport and 2 pieces of identification, go down to Service Ontario. I'm joking. All you have to do is go to Facebook and find the orange color list and scroll down in the comment section and say, hey, can I get, what was it, 666? The number of the beast. Okay, that's all you have to do, my friend.
No, not the number of the beast, just following Ozzy. But yeah, thanks, man. That was really funny. Oh, man. You're a good guy. You're a really good guy, Nick. I really appreciate you. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. Over.
Yeah, Nick, I'm working on my ham study basic book, the 2026 version, and the front of it's blue now.
All right.
Oh, hey, Nick, I'm on my
Ah.
sixth, yeah, sorry to cut you off there, brother. I'm on my sixth chapter of the ham study book, so, yeah.
Who knows?
9 Oscar Charlie 432 checking in tonight.
Mr. Steve, let me get you down on the chickens list, my friend. You are number 47. 9 Oscar Charlie 432. If I didn't get that right, because by the time you start speaking, I turn around to grab my papers, and when I started writing, you stopped transmitting. So one more time, thank you for coming. If you want to repeat I think it was 432, just correct me if I'm wrong. And anything that you would like to share with us, my friend, go ahead.
Can I just jump in there for a minute, Nick? I tried to broadcast on 16 lower. I guess nobody heard me. I don't have much power here, just 12 watts.
Yep, it's 9 Oscar Charlie 432, Nick. Nope, not much to say. My phone is down to 1% right now, so I'm in and out. So, yeah, we'll be listening.
All right.
I hear a fax machine sound on 16.
Okay, Eric. Okay, we'll get to the fax machine in a second. No worries. Steve, thank you so much. 1% is nothing. You gotta charge your phone. You gotta charge your phone. Somebody's sending a fax, apparently. Yes, if you're listening to a fax machine, let me see. Yeah. Somebody's sending a fax. Clearly, somebody's sending a fax. So your reception is good. Your reception is good. Thank you, Steve. Happy Friday. Thanks again. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's try and see. Let's see. See if you can hear me there, Eric. How about it? How about it? Any stations here? I think I heard the fax machine, but I wasn't sure if I was on the correct frequency. Maybe am I off frequency over there? Over. Yeah, I might be off frequency. Okay, maybe. Oh no, wait. Just a minute. Don't keep up. You go. So might be a little bit better now on frequency, right? Okay, we'll be on the side. We'll be listening. And that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
My name is Larry. I live in Barrie.
So that was really a fax machine I heard on 16? I heard it pretty clearly, to be honest with you. That's weird, man.
Yeah, I heard it too, as you heard here. Somebody's sending a fax. It's pretty common on channel 16. All right. It's very common on channel 16 sometimes to pick up a fax machine. Yeah, absolutely. All right. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
I remember back in the day, I used to get a lot of complaints
Thank
from
you,
people
Levon.
in Colombia because they did radio telephone in the jungle. If you were in Colombia or Venezuela or Panama, and the folks in Colombia were having a
Nick, 9 Oscar Charlie 1313, checking in. If you guys are around Lake Simcoe, you should hear some people on 16.
All right, Lake Simcoe, pump it up. Yes, Lake Simcoe. Let me say hello to Wade. Wade, you're on the mobile, and I can hear from the background noise there. Let me get you down here on the list. Number 48 on the list, Wade. And I don't think you heard William was saying something there. So thanks, Wade, for coming. Are you around Lake Simcoe? So you won't hear me, right?
Well, boss, where am I? I'm over here in Barry.
Hey, Wade. I'm going out fishing there tomorrow. And we're having a fish fry. Whitefish.
Thank you, Levon. Thank you.
Crappie.
Okay, that's fine. Guys, we're on 16. If you hear somebody talk to each other, say hello. William, sorry for the interruption. Are you still here? Please go ahead, continue.
Yep, they would be using Channel 7 for radio telephone. They would complain about people being on Channel 6 on the Super Bowl.
Oh.
If we were pointed down that way and were keying down, it would cause interference. Or cross-channel separation would cause interference on their radio telephone.
Now, just about 30 seconds ago, I heard the the sound that they make at the beginning of races, on 16. I don't know if someone's doing that, but I can hear it.
Of course you will hear it. Of course, if I can hear it, you can hear it for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, William, these people, even because I watch a lot of YouTube. Okay. Oh, there's the fox. There's the fox. We got a fox. Oh man, that's a long fox. So William, as I said, I watch a lot of YouTube, and even people in the UK with a tiny little radio on channel 6 a.m. they can hear these people. So imagine how many kilowatts these people are using, and of course, they're making it on AM across the pond. So imagine the interference. Like I watched them on an SDR a few times. I even made a video about that to show like how a splatter box looks like, and you will see on the SDR the graph, like the fall, starting from two channels below and 2 channels above. You know, crazy stuff.
Oh, I know today cell phones, are more prominent. Most everybody has cell phones now, but in those days there weren't very many people that had cell phones, and back then it was like a bag phone or a brick. It wasn't anything like the flip phones and the type of cell phones we have these days, but it would give one of those guys in Colombia would get on there and get so upset because he'd be complaining about it was messing up his radio telephone.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course they will mess up everything. Of course. I've got stations from Texas. I don't want to say names. I want to make a video one time. I want to make a video about them one time. Then I'm going to be the bad guy. But hey, somebody's got to say something because I'm in Canada. I'm in Toronto. And they are on 36. Talking on 36. I am on 38. and I can hear the scratching and the scratching and scratching and cross channeling. Holy! And I turn on 36 and I say, hey, can you lower your power? And they're like, no, it's just an on-off switch. So why is my problem? Well, if we're so many states and so far away, and you're cross-channeling on me, and I cannot talk on 38 because you're cross-channeling on 36, not my problem, and this and that, go to another channel. Like, seriously? I want to make a video about this person one day, and I don't care if I'm the bad guy. Honestly, I don't care.
That's not necessarily putting out too much power. That's at their radio. They're splattering all over the place. They're not running clean equipment.
Well,
good evening, Nuno, Steve. Yeah, if you go on 16 up here, I'm in Innisville. You can hear the Barry guys, a bunch of guys around the lake here. And Nick, you know who's up using that. Man, if you guys just scroll up through the chat, you'll see the picture of the fax machine, and you'll know who's responsible for it. And I've heard you
I'm sorry. Wait. Key up again. Sorry.
who you're talking about, Nick. Yeah, I've heard you yell at him. I don't think he'd be very popular making that video, but I never. When you're complaining to him that he's splattering, I switch between the channels. I don't hear it. So I don't know. It must be you're up higher than me, or your antenna picks that up. But I never hear that splatter.
I'd love to see that video that you do, Nick, on that. That'd be cool.
Well, sorry. Well, he does have an amplifier, probably 500-600 watts for sure. And when I approached him the first time, Mark, I don't want to say names right now. I'm not prepared to face the consequences. When I make the video, I'll take full responsibility for my actions. So I don't know if he's the mic, because one time I said to him, hey, can you lower the power? And like, who is this? And then I explained who. I didn't say who I was, but I said, hey, I'm in Canada. You're over there in Texas. You're splattering 2 channels up, 2 channels down, and I cannot use 36. So it could be overdriving a linear, as Mark says, or my gain too high. Of course, he wants to be the best station in the nation, the station with the most vibration, of course, right? So, like what? And then when you tell him something, they're like basically saying F off, you know? So like, maybe it's my radio. So I will keep an eye this weekend, because usually weekends I put up my antenna from Friday nights all the way to Sunday night late. And I will keep an eye. And if I hear him talking, I will try different radios. But I already have him in 2 radios that is cross-channeling. Maybe I have a clear path towards him, and he has a clear path towards me, and he's on a beam. So if he was kind enough, he can turn the beam a little bit sideways, right? But no, that's not my problem. If you cannot use your radio in Canada, F off. Seriously, buddy?
Hey, Nick. I sent the book to you, The World of CB Radio. It's an old book from the 70s. You decided to make a YouTube video of it. Have you done that yet?
No, negative. You reminded me now. There was a lady back home. She was doing a TV show. Listen to this, guys. I know it's not radio related, but listen to this. 2 seconds. She was doing a TV show about cooking, and she says, if you have any recipes, send them to me, and I'll make a show. So she ended up taking so many recipes that she made a book and started selling the book. So I might as well take that book, make make something of it, and make money. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I want to make a video. I definitely want to make a video. I just didn't have the time. last few days I've been working 10 hours at work and whatnot, and I was extremely busy. Didn't have the time. Let me say hello to our good friend John. JG Mopar. John, thank you for coming. It's never too late. No worries. You don't have to apologize. John is 2 Oscar Charlie 76 coming at you. All right. Thanks, John. Thank you for coming. Was 21 is live too. I've been getting notifications. 21 Freaky Friday at Area 21, 6 hours to midnight. So there you go. Mark says there's guys who run power and still have a clean signal. Yeah, I believe that. And again, I'm not saying that it could be that time that I was listening and started listening to the cross channeling. Maybe my radio was garbage, the radio that I was using, right? So I tried with different radios, and I think I recorded both of them. But I'll keep an eye this weekend when he comes up. I'll try to use an HF radio maybe to receive. Okay, time is now 11, 2 hours. Thanks, guys, for being here. If you're watching on Facebook, thumbs up. You can only see my sign language and my radios. If you're watching on YouTube, we stream there too. I'm showing videos of previous Hamfests and stuff, and very nice things to see over there. Yeah, I was moving. My walkie-talkie was moving, guys. If you see my finger up there, I'm pointing because this radio has 2 frequencies. 145, 110. That was the last frequency there. 145, 110. There is gonna be a green bar going across. So I was there. I was listening. I didn't have the volume up. All right. Yep. Good stuff. So I just don't want to miss anybody's comments. I'm going to shut down 10-7 QRT. You guys have a good evening. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for coming. Have a good weekend. Thanks, Mark. Oh, I butchered your name. I typed it wrong. Sorry. I'm going to say, yeah. All right. Back to you guys on Zello. Jump in at any time to say hello or whatever else you want to talk about. Go ahead.
9 Oscar Charlie, 933, Kevin, Saskatchewan.
Kevin, thank you for coming, my friend. You are number 50. You are number 50. Let me put you down here on the list. 50 between Zello, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay, so you're number 50. 50. 50. Yes, sir. 73, Mark. So, Kevin, anything new and exciting that you would like to share with us?
No, sir. It's pretty dead out here. No conditions on the radio at all today. So, no, nothing new going on.
Whatever happened to Ted and to Wall there? Yeah, I haven't heard them for quite a while, but I haven't been on here in quite a while,
so. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy your stay. Ted was around, but he's not around because of the he's in the snow business, and with all that snow, you understand that he was busy. He made so much money. He's gonna buy if he has now 30, 35 radios. I believe he can buy another 30 radios. He was digging. Last time I spoke to him, he was digging with the backhoe to extend the basement room there that he has. so he can make room. He's gonna start pouring the foundation, concrete and whatnot, underpinning to extend the room to make room for more radios. And you asked about Adam earlier. Yeah, just send him a message. I don't know where Adam is. Adam is Adam. He comes and goes. He comes and goes. Other than that, I don't think anybody is missing. The usual suspects are here. Over.
Yeah, I got you there, Nick. I don't know. We've got about 20 million here we can play with, and I'm not intending on expanding a property or buying more stuff or whatever. But there was someone else on here. I can't remember his name, for God's sakes. He bought one of my radios. Anyway, I think he's on here, but he's not talking. So anyway.
I just thought I'd let you know Sportsnet finished up the baseball game, and it was USA 5, Canada 3. So, sorry, guys.
Uh-oh.
USA are a good team. They deserve to win. Canada had second and third with no outs in the 7th inning, and the reliever struck them out and got another pop out. So congratulations to the USA. I'll pull for them to advance to the finals.
Do you know whether or not Sportsnet will carry it now that Canada's lost? Because there's still one more game left.
Yeah, Canada sucks.
Sportsnet will cover it, and Canada does not suck. We went 4-2. There's some good players, and nobody wants to hear talk about baseball unless you do. But it was a good game.
Oh boy.
The Canadian team have nothing to be ashamed about. The American team was just a bit better today.
Hey everyone, it's 0559 Oscar Charlie 055. Can you hear me? I'm trying the Zello app out. 20 minutes of walking before Marcus reaches the central core.
Yes, 055. I got you, my friend. I got you. You are number 51 on the check-ins list. Can you remind me your first name, please?
It's Devin.
Oh, cool. Yes, I remember you were asking about the app. I'm glad you found us. Apologies if you cannot key up. Sometimes we get so excited and we don't leave enough space between transmissions, so everybody's keying up really fast because they want their voice to be heard, and I don't blame them. So yeah. So how did you like it so far?
I'm trying to figure it out, but I think I got it figured out. I had a few questions for everyone. I don't know if it's been done before, but I have an old Fire Stick that all the wire and everything fell off of over the years, and I was planning on building it into my own my home base antenna. And I have some wire and stuff and some ideas. Just wondering if anyone else has done something similar to build.
Okay, since nobody said anything, I'll start, and you guys can correct me or add something to what I have to say. You can rebuild the antenna. You have to put the exact length of copper, or if you have stainless steel wire, it doesn't have to be the same thickness. It could be a little bit thicker. That will improve the gain of the antenna. But If you're planning to use that on a base, you need what we call a ground plane. So the antenna itself, if you put it on a pole, it's not gonna work. You have to have either radials underneath. Yeah. I don't know how much space you have over there. If you have trees, you can make you can take a piece of speaker wire. I don't know, maybe 12 gauge, 14 gauge, and make one piece 8.5, 8.5, split it along the coax, make one the positive, the other one the negative. You can hang that horizontally from tree to tree, and that will give you a good antenna for DX. You didn't tell us what radio you have, if you want to share that. And then if anybody else would like to, now everybody's going to jump in and give you ideas on how to make an antenna. So be prepared to make notes.
I would say that you wrap it around, so you have a copper wire that's about an eighth of an inch or quarter inch. Wrap it around the whole entire antenna, all the way up to the top, and make sure it's grounded. I had an electrician come into my house and ground my system here at my house properly, and also has some kind of, well, they have those fire registers there. So if you have any kind of like a surge coming from a lightning bolt or whatever, you're protected. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. But you have a copper wire that goes through the straight on the Antron A99 straight up the pole. But if you wind it at a certain distance, you should be good.
Yeah, I have I believe it's an 8-foot fiberglass whip that I have some good sized copper wire I'm going to go up with, and I planned on making a ground plane myself. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I have a few 102 whips that I might just use, but I have this kicking around, and I figure it might be worth trying something with it, see if I can make it work good.
Yeah, well, like Nick said, he explained it very well, so Nick knows a lot about this stuff, and just listen to what Nick says. So
102 is way better than the Fire Stick. Okay, 102 is way better, but you need ground plane. So if you can mount it in a flat metal surface, or because it's a mobile antenna and it needs ground plane. When you put it in the vehicle becomes the ground plane. So yeah, but you can make a dipole at any time. You can have you can switch, and you can see which antenna performs better. The vertical is good for local. The dipole is good for DX.
Just an idea. I haven't seen anyone do it before, but I have a old TV antenna up on the top of my tower. I was wondering if I could somehow turn that into a ground plane, if it would work out, or if anyone's ever done something like that.
I don't see any reason why you can't use an old TV tower, and put a copper wire all the way up it, to the top, at quarter-inch increments or even half-inch increments, using copper wire. But you have to have it grounded, and you have to have some way of like arresters on it as well for your base unit.
Anybody else, guys, would like to comment on this topic?
Like you said, I'd go with the 102-inch whip over the Fire Stick for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I have this kicking around, and I don't know if I want to use it on a vehicle or not, so I was debating, right? It's an 8-foot stick, so it hits a lot of stuff when you're driving.
Oh, it's one of those big ones, kind of like a hamstick size deal there.
Yeah, pretty well. Yeah, it's a. I've had it kicking around for quite a while, so if I get the 108 inches out of the wire, I figured, it'd be something to use kind of at home, because I'm out on the road most of the time, so I don't get a lot of time at home to be on the home station. I used to have one, but I took it down.
Amazon's got some stuff that you can run off your. It's an 8-foot stick. They can run off your hitch, off the side even if you want. They have two or three different versions, so it won't affect your towing, or if you have a boat or a trailer. If you have a cover on your.
Yeah, I run an 8-foot hamstick on my truck. Looks pretty good. I run it off my back rack though. So it's pretty high. I ding a lot of phone wires in town here, but to hell with them if they don't like it. You said you got a couple of 102-inch whips?
Yeah, I have about 3 of them kicking around I've had over the years. The problem I don't like with the fiberglass one is they can only take, I find I have a 102 whip on my Tahoe, and it hits just about everything, but it takes the abuse. Every fiberglass whip I've ever had, you hit it enough times, it either breaks the wire, or the wire comes loose, or they just don't hold up to the smacking off tree branches and everything as well as I find is the fiberglass.
Yeah, I agree. My hamstick is 4 feet of fiberglass with wire wound around it. And then the top 4-foot section, almost 4-foot section, is just a thin stainless steel whip like Larson's used. You could always run those 102-inch whips up the tower with as a dipole. They work pretty good. I got a hamstick one up on my roof. I took an old mirror mount bracket, the square style mirror mount bracket, drilled a hole in beside it, and ran one antenna going down, and then put the connector with the other antenna going up. And well, they go side to side right now. I got a horizontal, but they work good that way.
My only problem right now is I have 2 trucks on the road, both with 102 whips, and then I have 1/3 one as a spare, so I'd have to get another one to run below the one that I put up on the base.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, it acts as your counterpoise, right? So you don't need the ground plane. Yeah, out of those 2 scenarios, I'd probably go with the 102-inch stainless steel. Then you don't even ever have to worry about it again. Throw it up there, and that's it. It's up there.
One more thing is for the ground plane on that. Has anyone does anyone have any ideas about the ground plane? Any good ideas? Whether they're drooping down or out flat or anything like that.
I had my electrician do all my ground planes on my system here on A99 Antron, and it cost me like, I don't know, $200. So if they did it right.
Relevant.
I'm not sure what the length would have to be on a 102-inch whip. You can find all those details out online now. Google's your best friend when it comes to that. For running ground planes on a 102-inch whip.
Sorry, Tim. Oh man, I'm sorry. I had my finger close to my screen. Yeah, you can find all this information online. You can key up again, Tim, and continue. What you can do if you have a 102, you can make like a vertical dipole, like a T. One side of the T will go to the positive, and that will be your 102. And the other side of the T, the vertical, can be another metal rod or stainless steel wire or even copper wire if you straighten it and make it another 102 inches. And this way the antenna will have less SWR, and it will work like that better if you can do a vertical dipole. 102 up, 102 down, positive, negative. The positive goes up, the negative is gonna face down. Otherwise, if you want to do radials, thanks, Craig. Thank you so much for coming. Craig says good night. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, otherwise you have to do, you have to experiment. You might put one, like I have a balcony antenna, a ringy dingy balcony antenna, which I had to experiment. It goes on an angle 45 degrees ground plane, and I had to chop that with the antenna to bring it to what I wanted to. Something on a 45 can work, but you don't know the length, so you have to play with the length. Or if you put two completely horizontal, that might work also, and you don't need to cut anything. You know what I mean? So you really have to experiment with these things. But yeah, Tim, sorry I cut you off. Please go ahead, continue.
All kinds of. That's a third time tonight, Nick. I'm getting kind of nervous with you up now.
I'm sorry.
One more thing, if you guys don't mind me asking. I do some repairs and stuff on my own radios and whatnot. Does anyone around Ontario, do you know any good, like, places to get small electronic parts, capacitors, and everything like that? And, you know, lights. And I understand Amazon has stuff, but sometimes I've tried to order stuff and it doesn't come to what it says it is and everything like that. Thanks.
You can try Sayal Electronics. Sayal, Sayal Electronics. They have a website, and if you're close to Mississauga, you can try A1 Electronics. A1, okay, A1 Electronics. It's an older gentleman there. He has some old school stuff. You might find there something that you like. So Sayal, Sayal, like saying Sayal, Sayal, and then the other one is A1 Electronics. And if you're looking for somebody to perform a more complicated repair, let me know. I have two very good friends downtown that love working on radios.
If you've never been to A1 Electronics, you're in for a treat.
Right on. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, no problem, Devin. You should come more often. Again, I don't know if you're watched from the beginning. I know you're watching us for quite some time now. Every Friday night at 9 o'clock, I stream everything we say online on Facebook and YouTube. But you can come at any time of the day on this channel here on Zello. And there is always somebody to talk to if you want to try a radio or if you want to try a channel. Say, hey, guys, I'm going to be on 16. I'm in this area. Is anybody around? You can, maybe somebody will reply back. You never know, right?
And can I ask you a question? Do you work in communications, radio communications? I'm asking for another reason.
Communications, yes. Radio, no. I'm a licensed operator since 2001, but I don't use it as my profession. Yeah.
Okay, I've worked, I used to have a friend I haven't spoken to in a long time. He works for Federal Wireless in Oshawa or somewhere in Scarborough out east.
No, I don't know the company. No, I don't know the company. Yeah.
Just asking out here, is anyone interested in Turner Sidekick desk mic? You got one in really good shape that I'm going to be getting rid of here, and I'm all around Ontario, so let me know.
Which one?
I don't have it in front of me right now. I can let you know, but it's in really good shape. It's the dark gray with the chrome head on it.
Is it the old Deco Art type?
I'd have to go look at it. Tell you the truth, I haven't looked at it in a while.
I say keep it. How much are you gonna sell it? 40, 50 bucks? I don't know. I say keep it. You might need it.
But I also have a couple of. I have a gold A-Static and a few other nice mics too, and I don't only have one radio to use them on. So, just my wife's getting upset with me and wants me to get.
Yeah, we lost you there at the end when you said to your wife, you should see me. I don't know, you watched the YouTube before. You cannot see, I only try to fit like maybe 2 radios. Today, I'm featuring 3 radios. I have an HF radio on the screen also. You should see me. We live in a small apartment and I occupy half of the living room. And I always go to Hamfests and I bring more radios every time. So sometimes I hide them in other places, in my van, in people's houses, people's garages. And yeah, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's worse.
Kevin, her stuff.
Is it like the one I just put a picture up of?
Oh, we got kicked out. Nice. So, which phone? Sorry, 1 second here. Let me set the thing straight. Devin, which phone are you using? If you're using an Android, on the top of the screen there is a little bubble. There is a microphone to an icon with like 2 people. That will show you how many and who is in the channel right now. And the other one, there's like a bubble before the 3 dots. You can click there and we can chat. So for example, you can send a picture, no video, chat and pictures. If you go, I think David sent a picture. If you click on that icon, you will see the picture that he sent. If you click on the picture, it will become bigger. And yeah, so you can see there. Tim, yes, Tim. I did found them. My
Yeah, I saw it there. No, it's not. I think it's a bit newer, probably a few years newer than that one there. I don't know. Like I said, I have to pull it out and look at it.
So it's more square.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a lot of mics for other people also. They made some Radio Shack mics too.
Yeah, all I know is it said on it Turner Super Sidekick, and I know it's Mike, that's Mike.
It's got 2 buttons and 9 volts underneath, or 2 buttons and 2 AAs underneath.
I think it's got the adjustment knob and then a switch, and then I know it's got the 9-volt underneath.
Yeah, that was a later mic from the late 70s, later 70s into the 80s.
Yeah, I haven't used it since I had my last base station set up, so I know it worked well though when it did work, and like I said, it's just I'm not gonna end up using a few nicer mics than that. So
Okay, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. What time is it? 11:36. 2.5 hours. Good stuff. Thank you all for your participation, for being here. We reached up to 50, 51 or 52 in attendance today between Zello, Facebook, and YouTube. So thanks for that, guys. We're not done yet. We still have more, as long as we continue the conversation. Yeah, let me check channel 16. I don't hear nothing. I know, and don't complain about Zello. I know most of you or some of you don't like the Zello, but it's the only way. I wish 11 meters was like 80 meters or 40 meters. You can turn on the radio and you can talk all over Ontario. But unfortunately, on the CB band, there is no conditions usually at night. That's why once a week only we use this app because we have members from all over Ontario, all over Canada, the US, Australia, and Europe. So this is the only way to do that. This is not to take you away from your radio, because many of you said, this is not like the radio. Yeah, of course, it's not like the radio, but, it's a communication tool. It's free. We can use it every once a week. All right. We do have a telephone line. Let me remind you. Remember back in the day, you used to call the station and they will get you on the air and you can request a song or dedicate a song. Well, we don't play music here, but we do have a telephone line if you wish to get on the air and talk to us and say hello. That number is 1289 799 7414. 1289 799 7414. Operators are standing by.
Yeah, that mic was made in 1974. I thought it was newer than that.
Yeah, that's an old mic there. That is an old mic for sure. Oh, sorry, I wasn't keying up. I was talking to myself. Yes, these are old. These mics are old. You'll find them in old movies and whatnot. And remember, was it Charlie's Angels or Charlie's Angels? Remember that show, guys? Remember the boss used to talk on a speaker on the desk. I found that same speaker and I found it. I don't know what I did with it. I think I took it, and I think it's pink. I think the color of the cover is pink. I might bring it one time to showcase it here on the live stream. Wow.
You mean you picked up a prop from a movie set?
It's the same, right? It looks identical. As soon as I saw the speaker, I'm like, hold on, I've seen the speaker before. And then I started thinking, I'm like, yeah, Charlie's Angels. That's the speaker that they used to talk to their boss on the desk there. And it's pink, light color pink. I'll bring it. I promise I'll bring it, and I'll show it to you guys on the on one of the live nets. Unreal.
Yeah, the guy that used to talk to them, he was on another show. I think it was Falcon's Crest or something. He was the father. He was the guy that used to talk to the girls through the mic.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I don't remember the actor's name or but I remember as a kid, well, as a kid, teenager, whatever. I used to watch that show back home, and I'm like, the voice coming out of the speaker. What kind of show is that? But that speaker is on my mind, right? As soon as I saw this, I'm like, wait a minute, Pink, that's the one. Yeah.
Hey Nick, you were saying that you have a few guys down there in the city that work on radios.
Yes. So let me explain, and if everybody else is listening, they can learn also. These guys, they have a 9 to 5 job, and they like, don't take me the wrong way. I don't make any money. I'm willing to meet you and take your radio and give it to them because they don't want people showing up. Like one day, one of them was telling me a story. Uh, at like 2 o'clock at night, a tractor trailer pull up in front of their house and the guy started knocking on the door. He goes, no, I don't want that stuff. If you want to bring me a radio, bring it to me. I might look it up for free, but I'm not gonna give my number out for stuff like that. So, yeah, if you want, you tell me what radio it is, what the issue is. I can relay the information, and they say, "Oh yeah, bring it. I know what it is. Yeah, don't worry about it. Bring it. I'll do it in 10 minutes." What, Or he might say, "Oh yeah, yeah, this radio it's not easy to get parts and this and that." But he might say, "Okay, you know what? Bring me. Let me take a look at it." They won't charge money if they cannot fix it, right? So, and before they fix it, they will say, "Okay, tell the gentleman, it's gonna cost like $20 or $30 or whatever." So yeah, but I cannot just give out names and phone numbers just like that. And I've helped them sell a few radios. One of them specializes in tube radios, like the Duck tube radio, Duck Mark 10. And we sold the radio. And again, I didn't make any profit. I just brought the people together, the buyer and the seller. And I gave them the radio. It's one of those radios that I made a video about it. Because I have the YouTube channel and I make videos. So yeah, you tell me what the radio is, what the issue is. I can relay the information and they can say if they can fix it or not.
Nick, I think you mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I have a scanner, a Uniden SDS 100 with missing a the thing to turn. I should take a picture of it, and the latch to hold the battery in. Do you guys work on scanners?
Well, I don't know. Send me a couple of pictures. Send me if you don't have Facebook, go to YouTube. If you go to the Ontario CB Radio Club on YouTube and click on more or about, if you scroll down, you'll see my email there. So grab that email, send me a couple of pictures, say I'm Eric, this is the scanner, this is like what broke or whatever. And again, I can pass on the information and, if it's something that they might have a part hanging around, you never know, right?
10-4. Okay, I'm gonna go on YouTube. You say? Okay.
Thanks, Nick. Do they, by chance, like for a 10-meter radio to be converted into 11 meters, would that be something they could do? Or I have a few of them kicking around that are still in 10 meter.
Yeah, they can do that. They can do that. What kind of radios are they, if you don't mind me asking?
They're still in storage, but I had a Galaxy. Oh, I can't remember. It's been years since I've pulled everything out. I just pulled a big wad of stuff out of my storage unit that I had kicking around. I know there was 2 Galaxies. I think there was something from the States. It was a Superstar, I think, or something like that. And then a Striker, I believe I have too.
Oh, you have lots of radios. Yeah, yeah, it can be done. Yeah, I can ask, not a problem. The Galaxy, if it's the 959, it's for the 959. There is 3 types of modifications to add more channels. There's basically an orange and a yellow wire that you have to pass through a switch or 2 switches. The thing is, we did that mod on mine. I have the 959DX, and it doesn't give you full 40 channels. No, actually, sorry. The Galaxy is a 11 meter, and you do the mod to get be able to go to the free band. So it will give you 20 something channels on the band above and 20 something channels on the band below. For the Galaxy, I don't know any other mods about it. Yeah, so again, I can ask, but more or less the Galaxy, because my buddy, he doesn't like to butcher radios like the switch, because some guys will drill a hole and put a switch on the side. They don't like that. They want to bring the radio back to a normal its normal state, right? But when they do a mod, like my buddy put a little metal chassis on top of the radio, and with a flat phone cord that has 4 wires in it, you run it through the back of the radio. It fitted amazingly. Yeah, it's a chunky little box on top of the radio, but I have 2 switches, and I can go a little bit above and a little bit below. And then if I decide to sell the radio will be original. It won't be butchered. I can cut the wire, remove the wire, and the radio, all the switches will work properly, like the channel 9 or one switch or the PA and whatnot. But again, yeah, I hope I answered your question.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Nick. I like I said, it just stuff I've had around since the last solar cycle, the crap kind of thing, and I want to get back out, get everything out, kind of thing, and kind of I used to drive down to the States and stuff, so I used to pick stuff up down there and bring it back, and I mean I ended up getting a bunch of stuff from old Ham and he was on 11 meter all the time, but he was an old operator. He's old and dying, and he ended up selling me a whole whack of stuff for a really good deal.
Yeah, exactly. You can find used good deals. Some of the old ham operators, that's a lot in the ham community. They say to each other, if you want to sell it, unlock it, do the Mars mode. They call it the Mars mode, and the radio will sell faster, right? And it's true. So yeah, you can spend a couple $100 and you can get an HF radio like the one on the left here that I have, that can do 100 watts all over the band, and the CB band, of course, when it's unlocked. So yeah, yeah, you have good radios. So I don't know if do you still travel? Like you drive a truck, obviously, right?
I used to go down. I have my own float trailer on my pickup, and I used to go down and pick up southern body parts for vehicles and stuff and bring them back and sell them. I don't do it anymore, though.
Oh, okay, good stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, again, see what you can come up with. Bring all the radios out. Some of them are on the what you may call it, on YouTube, right? So if you have the time, you just open up the radio, click on a video, and most of the time is like cutting a wire in half, you know, and like I do some mods here, not all the time, but I have some videos of radios and whatnot. Yeah, and if you don't feel comfortable, yeah, just let me know. Shoot me a message. The email is on YouTube there. Shoot me a message, and then I can get in touch with you, and do something if you want.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Like I said, it might not. It might be something I can do on my own. Just I haven't had many of those radios open. I've done a lot of covert radios and stuff on my own, and I used to do a bit of peaking and tuning when I worked at a CB shop out west and all that. But like I said, without the proper tooling and stuff, I don't like to go too far with them because you can really screw them up quick.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you 100%. And Mr. Bill sent a picture of the speaker. Yes, he sent me a picture of the speaker, which is red. Mr. Bill, I have the pink. Pink. I have to find it now. Oh man. It's literally light pink. Bill, you found the speaker. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, good stuff, guys. It's almost midnight. Another 10 minutes left. I don't know if you have anything else. You can still jump in and say hello. We do have a telephone line if you want. If you don't have Zello, if you're watching on Facebook, you can jump on YouTube. We stream there. Lots of nice things to watch over there. Yeah, so we almost here 3 hours. So if you have a question, anything that radio related, we can fix it. I cannot fix broken hearts, so don't ask me if your heart is broken. I don't want to hear about it. Okay, but anything radio related, I can probably assist with something. Over.
Yeah, Nick, I'm looking for a TRC 46 23 channel, and I'm looking for a TRC 48 in either mint to really good condition. I want them overhauled, completely recapped and everything, if I can find one. I've got some here, but they need recapping. I got one done, but I wanted to get another one. It's not in that good a shape.
Oh,
that $29.50 on your video for $200 Canadian from the Hamfest was a heck of a good deal.
Yes, William, you saw it, eh? I saw it too when I was there. And sometimes, guys, I go to the Hamfest because I try to go to like all of them in Ontario, in the area here. And sometimes I drive like 3 hours away, 4 hours away, whatever. So, and most of the time I go there early when they set up before the doors open to the public. Okay. And I make video, right? And I'm looking at the radio and I'm like, oh man, that's a good radio. I'm looking through the camera now, right? And then I move on to the next table and then to the other table and then another table. And I'm like, oh man, the radio. So I turn around, I go back to that table and the radio is gone. So many times I missed so many good deals, eh? That's crazy. So yeah. I know exactly.
Well, I noticed you changed the radios that you have on there and have that Magnum radio. How you like that Magnum radio there on your desk?
Yeah, I try to move radios around and at least every weekend try to light them up and leave them on for the weekend. It's good for the capacitors. Yeah, I love my Magnum S9. My Magnum is fixed by my one of my good friends. It's properly tuned, properly aligned. It has a ton of modulation. and it does about 35 to 40 watts. And it's a very nice radio. It has a built-in echo and whatnot. It can do 10 meters also. I've used it a couple of times on the ham band. So yeah, the S9, love it, love it, love it. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. And I have so many radios, and I'm in love with all of them. And yeah, it's a disease. I know.
Well, I thought that I was going to purchase a Jackson, like the Jackson that you've got, except it's the original model that came out that didn't have Jackson's name on it yet with the silver white face. But the guy kind of backed out on the deal to sell it to a local. But he was going to sell it to me for $135, and but one of his locals had been bothering him about it, so I'm looking for a sideband myself, but something reasonable that, you know, that really talks.
Yes, the Jackson, mine is the black face, and it's all original. And I had that radio back home in Greece, and when I went on vacation, I made a video. I don't know if you watched that video, William, because if you don't know, guys, I used to have a small CB shop back in Greece. I'm from Greece. I've been in Canada 25 years and a Canadian citizen. But yeah, so I went through my stuff on the basement, and I had a little ringy-dingy camera, and I made a quick video. I brought that Jackson from back home. I brought it here to my buddy. He tuned it, you know, went through everything, noise to, what was it? Noise to, like, everything. And I did a comparison video because I used to have the President Lincoln 2 Plus, and I made a comparison video with the Jackson, and the Jackson was the winner. It's a beautiful radio. I took it back home and I left it there. I should tell my nephew to power it up from time to time. Oh, and last summer, was it last summer or the summer before? I went back home and I took that radio, and because I have I have so much stuff on my basement, guys, so many mobile antennas. I grabbed an antenna. I borrowed a vehicle from a friend. I slapped that antenna on the roof, and the DX was so amazing. Like every day you will hear UK, Germany, the all Europe was right there. Like the other day, I parked in front of a two-story building. That's where our building is back home. And I'm inside the car. I turn on the radio, and UK is coming like 20 over, like a local. I'm like, what the hell? And I replied to the guy, and he heard me in front of my building, like in front of a two-story building. And I'm like, holy, like, and that radio was working okay, of course, at conditions. But yeah, that Jackson is a keeper, and it does about 35 to 40 watts, which is good enough. If you have a power mic, you don't need more than that. And I'm in love with that radio too. Yes. Oh man.
Well, the first one had 80 above and 80 below, and I believe the one that you have has the 80 above and 120 below, or 120 above and 80 below, something like that. It's got an extra channel of selections on that blackface one, but those were really good radios, and so the person that he originally was going to sell it to backed out of the deal. And as soon as I heard about it, I told him, well, listen, I can have you that. Now I can have you $135 by midnight for that radio. And I had a link set up for him and had money for him and everything else. And he even took the money out of the link. And then he turned around and sent me a refund. And I knew something was odd about it. But it was because one of his locals had been bugging him, he didn't know that the radio was for sale, and when he found it was for
Yeah.
sale, and I told him, I said, well, I don't want you to have problems with your local. Go ahead and tell them that there, plenty of radios in the world.
Yeah, probably his buddy didn't know that the radio was for sale, and he's like, "Oh man, give it to me, don't give it to whatever." Yeah, I know, I know. It's funny because I'm looking at the pictures while you were talking, and we got this is the actor Dave. Yeah, I remember this guy. Yes, Dave, I remember this guy, and there is the pink speaker. Yes, it's something like that. But wait, so hold on. Now that I'm looking at it, I think mine has a potentiometer, like a volume knob in front of it. So, yeah, now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's not the original. Oh man, I gotta go through my trash, well, my stuff, and find it. But thanks, Bill, for making it purple. Yeah, pink, pink. Thanks for making it pink over there. Yeah, William. These radios do 30, 35, 40 watts. If you get an Anytone, that will do 60, which it's not too much of a difference, but there's going to be a time that you will need that 60 to get out, and that 60 will make you sound good. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I would look more into like presidents, older presidents. I mean, you can find a Cobra 148, but then again, you're limited to 20 watts. I mean, 12 watts, sorry. So it's a tough call. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. You know what I mean?
Well, they've done a re-release on the Moonraker Titan, and the Mark II. I saw where a guy had the Mark II, and he was actually getting 65 watts on the sideband out of his new Mark II over there. So that seems like a pretty good radio for the price. I just can't seem to get it together and figure out just which one I want.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if I told you that. You have to be careful. I don't want to say names, but somebody bought Anytone. So the Anytone Quad 5, the original Anytone Quad 5, looks identical with the Quad 5 N2. Okay, the N2. The N2, the difference is that it has a noise reduction circuit, both on the receive and on the transmit. But it's totally different. Like if you look at it in the back, the radio looks different. So Buddy bought a radio. So Buddy had he bought the regular Anytone Quad 5, and then he bought the Anytone Quad 5 N2. So what he did is he used the box that says Anytone N2, Quad 5 N2, and put in the radio, the regular Anytone. And he sold it for $150. So the price was not that bad, but Buddy bought the radio that's not the N2. So we were comparing one day, and we were going through like the menu and stuff like that. And he goes, "How come your radio has this menu?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's the N2." He goes, "Yeah, mine is the N2. It says it on the box." I go, "Send me a picture of the back of the radio." So the picture was totally different. And our friend got scammed on that part. So yeah, just keep an eye out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bought two N2s, Nick, for $250.
Well, you got lucky. You got lucky. Do you want to sell one to William? We can send it in the States.
No, one's in the car, one's at the other house, so and the other one I have here.
Nick, I sent you a couple pictures to your email.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. All my devices are busy with the live stream now because I have 3 cameras and the computer going on. I'll check it a little bit later, Eric. Thanks for sending the pictures. I don't know, William. I'm trying to think of a radio for you. I don't know. If it was to send you something from Canada to the States, obviously it's going to be used, so you won't have to pay taxes. What would be the shipping? I'm wondering.
They sent me a thing. They're running a sale over in the UK, and their sale prices, including the shipping and all of that stuff. And with the sale going on, and they said they give me 5% off on the sale, then it's about the same price as it normally would be if I found one stateside. But there are a lot of places that are sold out of them stateside. So I contacted the guy that's closest to me, and his inventory, he doesn't have any of them in stock, and so I'm gonna have to pay shipping. It's just how much shipping from how far away on just about anything I get.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and buying it new, it's obviously better, right? Because you're the first owner, and stuff like that. But you might need to unlock it after. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Buy something there. Buy something local. Keep looking on the internet. I'm sure you'll get something. Man, I don't know. I don't know if do I need to sell a radio? I probably not, but I don't know if it comes to that, maybe it's the shipping that bothers me. It's the shipping. If you want to pay the same money, if you're gonna buy it new, of course buy it new, right? Doesn't make sense to buy it used. So yeah, I'll stick to that.
Yeah, I don't think the Anytone. It's hard to find the Anytone Quad 5. It goes underneath another name on Amazon.
Yeah. Let me say hello to Willie. Willie's watching the stream on Facebook. Thanks, my friend. Thank you for coming. Thumbs up. We're streaming live on YouTube as well. There is more things to see on YouTube. Tim says Metaxa and Uzo. Of course I know. I'm from Greece. Of course I know. Willie, thanks for coming, my friend. I will check you in on the check-ins list. You are number 52. You are number 52 on the check-ins list. Thanks for stopping by. We try to do this every Friday night at 9 o'clock. Number 52. Yeah. CPI. Nice. Did I talk to you on the radio? I'm not sure. Thanks so much. So you see the thing jumping, eh? Why it's jumping? The frequency is jumping because it's in between 49 and 50. It hasn't decided where to stay. So now it's gonna stay on 50. Let's keep an eye on it, and we'll keep it. So Willie says, I have a few amplifiers. They have a red and black cable for power hookup. My question is, do I need to put a fuse in between the hookup? Yes. The answer is yes. and the minimum is a 10 amp fuse. Okay, 10 amp fuse. If you want to go extreme, you can put a fuse on both on the positive and on the negative, but only the positive is enough. And you're looking at 10 amps minimum, 10 amps. The app is called the Zello Zulu Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Zello Zulu Echo Lima Lima Oscar. It's the equivalent of the Echo Link, but you don't have to have a license for it. So you can download it and use it. Paul says QT80. Yes, the QT80 is also a good radio. Paul, thank you for coming. Let me check you in. I didn't see you here before. Thanks for stopping by. Thumbs up. If you're watching on Facebook, you can only see my hands and my sign language. If you go to YouTube, there's many more things to do over there. I'm showing clips because I follow every Hamfest in Ontario. I show videos of the Hamfest as we talk here. So Paul, I'll check you in on number 53. Thanks so much. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Yeah, so 10 amps is the way to go. And then if your amplifier is 300 and up, maybe you should try a 20 amp just to be safe. Okay, so yeah, see the Magnum is not jumping now. So yeah, it's not jumping. Okay, back to you guys. We reached 3 hours and 10 minutes. And thank you for that. I couldn't have done it without you. Let's see, is anybody on the radio this time? I don't think so. Anybody on this channel 16 over? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so guys, last call. Let me see who else is left here. We reached 3 hours, which is good. And yeah. So Paul here all night. Okay, yeah. Well, you didn't comment. You have to comment. If you're watching the stream, say hello, so I can address you with your first name and say hello, and I can check you in. Guys, we do have a number that you can call, and I can get you on the air. The number is 1289-799-7414. I know it's getting to the end, but I'll still put the number out there, 799-7414. If you're watching on YouTube, the number floats under the video on the screen, and you can see the number there. Operators are standing by.
Well, I'm going to say 73s to everyone and enjoyed it. It's been a nice evening and enjoyed listening to the conversation, and hope everybody has a good week coming up. I've got March Madness, college basketball to do, and baseball games to watch. So I better get my beauty rest so I can get up in the morning and start watching basketball. But really enjoyed it, and everybody have a fine week.
All right. Thanks, William. Thank you so much for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and thanks for being loyal. I'll see you tomorrow. I missed the show last Saturday. I don't know what I was doing. I was sleeping. I don't know what I was doing. I missed Dennis and the show, and I missed JT also. Ah, man. I don't know what I was doing. So yeah, I'll try to catch up tomorrow with JT. JT was live earlier on YouTube. I don't know if he's still around. I'll check it after. Thanks, William 73. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you tomorrow night at JT and maybe at Dennis over there. All right.
Yeah, Dennis had some. They had some pretty rare videos last week that you don't typically see. Somebody had a Swan 1011, like the one that started the Siltronics 1011 B, C, and D radios. They had the Swan.
Wow.
And several different tube type radios. But okay, then I'll look forward to seeing you, and you have a good night.
Wow, cool. These are cool radios, very rare. Nice. Okay, yeah, sure. Absolutely. We'll catch up tomorrow. Usually at night there is no condition, so I'll be around. Okay, thanks, William. Have a good night, sleep, and we'll chat again. Thank you. Really, John? Oh. Go ahead, Tim. Okay, maybe Tim called T up by accident. John, I don't know why you cannot call Canada. Here, when they sell us telephone numbers, they give us unlimited Canada and the US, and sometimes Mexico, depending on the plan. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. If it works, it works. If not, don't worry about it. What can we do? All right, guys. If you don't have anything else, I'm gonna shut down the Facebook stream. I'll stay a little longer on the YouTube stream. Usually, I play videos of those porch pirates. You know, they come and steal the box from the porch, and it explodes, and that's funny to watch sometimes. So yeah, I might play a couple of those videos at the end. So yeah, thanks guys. Thank you all for coming. So if you're on YouTube, don't go away. Stay with us. And yeah, I got five people watching on Facebook, 6 on YouTube. Time to say goodnight, guys. We've been here since 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. I want to say 73. Have a great weekend and a great week coming up. 22 days from now, we have a Hamfest. I'll post the information on the YouTube channel there. And I wish I can make it so I can make a video so you can see. All right. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight from.
Sorry I missed the broadcast tonight, but I just got in from Mark. But it's nice to hear you all again.
Hey, no worries, my friend. No worries. Nice to have you here. Yeah, things happen. We understand. Don't worry. Life is priority, so don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. So thanks for coming. Anything that you would like to share with us?
I'm kind of new to using this app. I love your page, by the way. Not much to share. I've got several CB radios, Charlie Bravos. I've got a really nice Cobra 2000 home base. I've got a Cobra Night radio. It's all that's souped up the hell, with it's got lots of power out of it. I am a radio ham, as you know, but I have a nice collection of CB equipment. I've got a Turner expander microphone which I gotta get hooked up. And I've got this marine radio. I traded with another guy up in I think Stovall or someplace, but I'm having major problems programming it, so I'm going to take it out to Barry there in the spring and let this guy look at it. But yeah, conditions on on the bands has been pretty good. Last weekend I hit my 171th country, which was Guinea. There's a special event station going on there, you know. But yeah, that's what I have to share.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. You have a lot of radios too, like all of us here, because one is never enough. One time I met somebody that had three of the same kind, and I'm like, why three? One wasn't enough. He goes, no, 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 no. If one breaks, you have two spares. I'm like, seriously? The same model, the same radio? And it's like, yep. So go figure. What can we do? Well, thanks for coming. I didn't get your first name, or did you give me on where were you on YouTube before you come here? Sorry.
No, I'm on the Facebook. Or my name on Facebook is Willie.
Oh yeah,
but,
yeah,
I
yeah,
go
yeah,
by
yeah.
Liam. Lima Escalade Alpha Mexico, Liam. And yeah, I got this on Facebook. We've chatted before, but it was a while back, you know. But by the way, I love your station. Great. I love that. That Magnum is just absolutely superb. But yeah, it's as you say, you know, we want more. We want more, and you know, my wife passed away nearly 2 years ago, and I just wanted to back into like tracking CD radios. You know, that's CB radio is the original social media, hands down. But yeah, the bands are running quite good. I run 10, 12, and so on. I've got an FD950. I've actually got two, and I run an Antron 99 Vertical on the roof with the GP, the ground plane. I've got a couple of like dipoles, you know, pieces of wire, you know, for 14 megs. Done quite well on that, you know, but yeah, it's never enough.
Yes, I know exactly the feeling. I know exactly the feeling. Sorry to hear that about your wife. Unfortunately, it happens. Don't get me started with how many radios I have. I have a brand new. I bought it from Radio World here in Toronto. A brand new FT891, which is unmolested. It's not. It's still locked. I haven't done any mods to it. It still has the plastic on the front screen. I have, and I keep changing them all the time, right? Moving radios around. I have this old FT747 Yaesu here. I do have a Kenwood TS680S that has the 6 meters also. And I have, do you know the FT101? I have two Yaesu FT101s, the old tube radios. I have two of those. And one of them works amazingly, but sometimes when I make contacts, I don't know if I'm in the correct frequency because I'm looking at a disc. I don't know if you know the radio; it doesn't have a frequency counter. I could get a frequency counter and whatnot, but yeah. And I have two of those, so I have a couple of tube radios, CB radios, like the Johnson Messenger White Face. I got two of those. One of them was on the mobile back then with XM call signs, if you remember, in Toronto, in Ontario. And the other one has the ice cream mic, the original ice cream mic. What else? And lots of 10, 12, 10, 11, 12 meter radios. Yeah, I'm occupying most of the living room here. So I gotta stop bringing radios there. She's gonna kick me at any time. Don't be surprised if next Friday you see me with a dark screen, no radios, and you see cars passing by the camera. That means I'm kicked out and I'm streaming from the sidewalk. Over.
That's fun. Yeah, I do. I know the 101s, the ZDs and so on. Oh my God, it's such a nice collection you got, you know, and yeah, it's so addictive, you know. But yeah, it's I've got like various antennas like for mobile. They're still in the packages for God's sake, you know. Fancy I'll get round to doing it, you know. Well, listen, my friend, I will let you wrap it down. And again, thanks for the nice, won't say accusation, but the nice, you know, conversation about our wonderful hobby. And just a question before you go. I'm curious whereabouts your location. Maybe I'll go on at some point. I'm based in Dolanville. It may be a bit of a distance as to where you're located, yourself.
Yeah, of course. I'm located downtown west in the city, and I'm operating with a window antenna. So my range on the 11 meters is, let's say, from my window. If I was to go east, I go all the way to Oshawa, and then if I was to go north, I go all the way to Stouffville. And these are normal conversations with 5, 6, 5, 7 S units on both sides. West, I probably can go close to Hamilton. So I don't know about Bowmanville, but yeah, yeah, that's my location.
Tell them about your kilowatt too.
Okay, I'm gonna say next time I'll you know when I'm on afternoon shift or sorry day shift I'll see if I can reach out to you on the band, you know, and you never know. Radio's amazing, it's wonderful. You just never know where that signal goes.
Yeah, that's exactly the point of the radio, and because I have some people, you know, some friends, they will turn on the radio on channel 38, for example. They will listen for 5 seconds. Ah, nobody's on the air, poof, and they will walk away. I'm like, wait, make a call. What do you mean? Well, make a call. You never know who's gonna answer. Right? It could be like the other day. I've said this many times here. Like the other day, because we monitor channel 16 on the radio here. That's 27155, and like the other day, I was you know, I was getting the radio ready, and all of a sudden I hear my friend Jim from Alberta on channel 16, and I'm like, what? Impossible. There's no conditions. But yeah, look, you know, you never know who's gonna answer. So yeah, because I'm running a window antenna, the antenna is not on 24/7. It's a removable bracket that I have made, and I only put it some weeknights and mostly like Friday night until Sunday night. So if I catch you on the air, it will be probably on the weekend. And yeah, let me say hello to Chris. Chris, thanks for coming late. You are number 54 on the check-ins list. Thanks, Chris. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks everybody for staying. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm gonna say good night. It was a pleasure having you. If you're watching on YouTube, stay a little longer if you want. I'll play some of those videos, you know, with the Ports Pirates. I cannot stop laughing. And yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to say 73, 12:30, 3.5 hours. Wow. We beat last Friday's net. Okay. So I'm going to wish you all to have a great weekend. Be careful. Take care of yourselves, you know. And I'm going to say 73. And thank you for being here, guys.
Thanks again, mate, and all the best. Have a nice weekend. And yeah, I've spoke to Jim a lot. Trans Canada Highway, all that, you know. All the best, mate. Sounds right. E3 CPI clear.
Take care, Nick. Have a good evening.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good night.
73s, Nick.
All right, son. We keep humping all night. We'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
Hey, Bandit. We got you-know-who on my back door one more time.
Bandit, if you make a left turn on this next dirt road, then your ass is gonna be grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
You ought to put some preparation H on your lips, Buford, because you're talking out of your you-know-what.
This is the left, Bandit. Now you gonna take that challenge or not?
Come on, fat boy. Yeah. Snowman, you keep on hooking it down the road. Old Buford thinks he's sucking me into something, but it ain't gonna happen. We're both going out onto this desert, but only one of us is coming back. You hear that, Buford?
Are you ready, Gaylord? We are ready with Charge Akimbo. Are you ready, Reggie? We are prepared for combat. And are you ready, Bandit?
I was born ready, Lord S.
Just take a little look up to your right. Now take a little look up to your left. Now take a look behind you. I'm about to crush your walnuts.
I'm about to get my walnuts out of here.
Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive in our rolling homes on wheels. It's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive in our rolling homes on wheels. It's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive in our rolling homes on wheels. It's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die.
Sir, what's going on with the blue dial over you inside the car? I don't know what you're talking about. There's cardboard on the passenger seat. What's that from? It's just a box. Somebody asked me to drop something off. I was trying to help somebody out. That's all. It's being blown way out of proportion. Where'd it come from? I don't know, man. I didn't steal anything. You need to relax.
Oh man, that was funny. That was funny.
I'm sorry, I messed up. Please. This is the third time this month. I told you last time it was over. Look at the mess you made. I have to take you in again. I know. I'm sorry. Sir, do you think the package was worth it? Officer, I am not sure what you're talking about. I was holding that package for a friend.
That's right.
You need to arrest them, not me. They booby-trapped that box on purpose. I was trying to keep it from getting stolen, I swear.
Ma'am, you need to calm down. Nobody's getting arrested right now. Start from the beginning and tell me exactly what you
I
touched.
barely touched it. I didn't take anything. This is entrapment, you hear me? I want a report and I want their name.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy stuff right there. Unreal. Let me know if you like the videos at the end here. If you don't, I can always change it and show you know, the depths of the ocean or something. Oh man, that was funny. That's right. Is that the neighbor from across the street? There is one, he goes across the street to their house after it explodes, after the box explodes. Nice. That was funny. In the car, in the car. That's it. That's it, in the car. In the face. Oh, man. Is that the guy going across the street? One of them is the neighbor from across the street. Yeah, he goes across the street. He lives across the street. He came to steal the box, the package. That was brutal. This one too. Yeah, that's the guy that lives across the street. Yeah, that's the guy across the street. In the car. That's it.
Damn it! You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, that was funny.
Damn it! Ah, come on! Oh, stupid! Son of a... Oh, damn it! Screw this.
In the car, in the car. That's it. In the car. Boom. There you go, buddy. In the car.
You think this is cute? Tampering with deliveries is a crime.